Oh, how about that then? We've only gone and done it again. Scored, come back from behind, got 3 points on the road as well. Still haven't scored in the first half, but hey, we can't have everything. 3 points. What a result against former bogey side, Preston. Well, you can't fault that, can you? Goals from McGuinness and Collins, finally getting himself on the score sheet, which is a long time coming. Will he kick on now and just start scoring goals? Well, you have to have the service, don't you? That's the thing. Assists from Volks and Giles, who was outstanding today. And that leaves Cardiff City in 19th place in the table. Still only 3 points off relegation, but we're heading in the right direction, aren't we? And joining me on the stream is Norris Cole. Hi, mate. You all right?
Hello. Evening.
Evening. You happy with that today? Looks like you are.
Oh yeah, very happy. Yeah. Well, I didn't watch the game. I had to swap my Saturdays with someone else, so I was in work when the game was happening. But I kept what was going on with the scores, and yeah. Well, when they went 1-0 down, I looked it up in 2 minutes. I was like, I didn't. It was like I knew that I had the feeling that we would get back into it, because with Steve Morrison taking over, I think the team's got a bit of character back into them, and then I think I just knew that we weren't going to score in the first half. I was begging for a first half goal, but I wasn't surprised it didn't happen again. And yeah, and I just kept on looking at my phone, and it was still, I think, after 45th minute till in the second half, it was still 0-0. Then looked it up as a 1-1. McGuinness, oh, good, tidy, and then about a few minutes later, I looked again, 2-1. Oh, James Collins, that even surprised me even more, to be honest. I was like, that was fair play. Morrison's even getting a tune out of Mix Irish signing, so it's
yeah, it was 15 minutes between the goals, so yeah, it was a hell of a turnaround. If you're watching us on Facebook or YouTube, do leave a comment. There's a couple of questions I got if you're watching. Firstly, I want to know where you think we'll finish in the table. I know it's early doors, but we're starting to turn things around. Do you think we'll still end up getting relegated? Do you think we'll finish mid-table or push for sixth? Or playoff positions rather, and also another question: what positions do you think we should strengthen in January? Let us know in the comments if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or on CardiffCityForum.com. Do let us know. Ethan123 on YouTube says we're going to the Prem. No, fair enough. Andrew Parsons says it feels like the fight is back in the team now. Long overdue. Yeah, Norris. It does seem like there's a better feeling around the club at the moment.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. And you can tell with the players, with their demeanors, that they just look more. I know where Gloss is coming from. It's still early days. It could be just the manager bounce period, but in football, you just got to enjoy these moments because you never know.
Yeah, it happened to us before.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I feel that under Morrison is slightly different because I just feel that we can build something under Morrison because he's not. There's no short-termism feel about him, unlike Mick or Warnock. With Morrison, you can see him in for the long haul and changing the whole dynamics of the club. And the football. It's we scored from 2 set pieces today, but we're in the situation where we can't really afford to try and play good football. We just need to get results, and then the performances and the style of play will then develop as time goes on.
There does seem to be a bit of a future. We've got a young manager, we've got young players.
There
does seem to be a bit of a future. Hugh Nicholas, or Stanty as he's known on YouTube, says the brand new positive Norris.
Because I wanted Steve Morrison. I mean, we both did, didn't we, when Mick got the boot? And now he's in charge, when we're fully back him, and he's picked up 7 points out of 4 games. It's got to be positive about that, And we haven't brought it because the last show we did, we were worried about Mike Flynn taking the job, and that hasn't happened. So it's happy days, isn't it?
Thankfully, Flynn didn't end up with the job, and we got Hudson as well, a defensive coach. That's always good news, isn't it? Having Hudson back.
Yeah, that was that's a very good decision. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that decision, but made sense, and also as well because he was Steve Morrison's preferred choice because he wanted because I think Steve Morrison said I could easily brought one of my best friends in to be alongside me, but he said that won't be great for me and it won't be great for the club. He chose Hudson because he knew that would benefit the club, not himself personally. It's not like jobs for the mates sort of thing,
Yeah, which ironically is what Harris did when he brought Morrison in.
or with Warnock with bloody was it?
TC. Mick with TC. Sorry,
Mick and TC. Yeah, or Glyn, or was it that them scout they brought in from that managed Macclesfield like 20 years ago, Glyn Chamberlain or something, and he brought in, But no, it seems like. The signs are looking good. Not small steps, but it's much better. It couldn't have gone any worse, could it? The last couple of months, could it?
Landock Blue on YouTube says, I didn't watch the game. How did Zimba get on? Noticed he got took off at half-time. Well, Landock Blue, he nobody in the team, to be fair, had a good first half. It seemed to be a bit all over the shop. From what I saw, I didn't see a lot of the first half because my stream was messed up. In fact, if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, did you manage to watch the first half okay on the stream, because the club stream? Because I struggled with mine. I couldn't
find a stream. I couldn't. I left a comment in the thread stream ? I couldn't find the link. I thought it was going to be in the VIP forum. It wasn't there. But no, I didn't have the time to watch it anyway. I was on work, so I can only look at. I just see what the score was.
Yeah, well, Lando Blue and Zimba didn't have a great first half. No one did. They were all over us. I mean, if we just look at the stats here, the first half really damaged us. Preston having the lion's share of possession. Cardiff having a lot more shots. That was mostly the second half, those 40 shots, because we were all over them in the second half. It was a real big comeback. We really leveled things up. But yeah, it shows
that Morrison, he's got a plan B, doesn't he?
Morrison, yeah, because he changed things up with substitutions, which we haven't seen from the likes of Warnock and Mick. They usually wait till the 80th minute.
Because that's 3 games. Because that's 3 games we come from behind now under him. So it can't be a coincidence, can it?
No, exactly. That elusive first half goal, we still haven't managed to do it. But
I think we'll get it. I think Wednesday will be the day. I think because we'll have. Yeah. I hope anyway.
Yeah, we got Hull at home, followed by Luton away, followed by Sheffield United at home. How many points do you reckon we'll get from that? In fact, if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, how many points do you think we'll get from the next 3 games? Hull, Luton, and Sheffield United. Let us know in the comments. What do you reckon, Norris?
3 points on Wednesday. Luton, they're a good team. They're inconsistent team, but they can cause any team problems. I'd fancy us to get a result at Luton as well, because we usually have done the last couple of seasons. So I can't see us. Why not? Okay, realistically, I'd say maybe 4 points out of those 2 games. 6, even better. And also as well, I wouldn't be surprised if Colo scores against Luton. If you get, I don't know. Football works like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. There's Luton there. Look, up in 11th position. Let's see. Sheffield United just above us in 17th, and Hull, who we're playing next on Wednesday, in 21st, teetering just above the relegation zone as we were. I mean, we're only 3 points off the relegation zone now, but that's done us a world of good, those 3 points, and not so good for Hull. But yeah, we've got some games coming up that we can get points from.
Exactly, yeah. And also as well, looking at the table, have you seen the gap between 3rd and 2nd?
Let's have a look. Oh my goodness, an 8-point gap between Bournemouth in second and West Brom in third. Goodness me, that
You can tell that's the top two sorted, isn't it?
yeah, it certainly looks that way. It's going to be a dogfight for the
Playoffs.
playoffs. And joining us now is Ross, also known as Popeye. How's it going, mate?
Hey guys, you okay?
Yeah, not
Hey,
bad,
Popeye.
I tried logging on a bit early this day. I think my Wi-Fi's playing out a little bit. So
Oh, your Wi-Fi.
yeah, it's been dreadful the last few days, but hopefully it's okay now. No, I'm on.
Good stuff.
Yeah, but I just come on just then when Norris was saying that I didn't realise a gap between second and third. Like it seems as though West Brom have fallen away since they've done us 4-0 the other week. They seem to have fallen away a little bit. I know they're still third, but they beat us 4-0 and they haven't really hit the heights since then, have they?
Yeah.
So
I haven't been keeping an eye on them. Well, they've yeah, well, obviously, looking at their record, we've got one lost, one drawn, lost. So, yeah, it's not as good as those two at the top there, who are almost all wins. Yeah, but they'll be gutted, their fans, because they were looking good.
QPR have impressed me. QPR. Yeah. Which hasn't surprised me because Mark Warburton, he's developed that team and they've always played good football and they've just built on the last couple of seasons.
I thought we should have done you though.
Say again, mate.
I thought we should have done QPR down you.
Yeah, the ref was awful, wasn't he?
A couple of weeks back, yeah.
Del Boyo, all right, Del Boyo on YouTube. It's been 4 games and we are still in a new manager bounce. We should comment on how the new manager and his backroom staff are doing after 10 games. I don't know, it'd make for a rubbish show if we couldn't talk about it. Thanks, Del Boyo. Yeah, no, he's got a point though, isn't it? Because that has happened to us in the past with Harris and Mick McCarthy, where they've come in and we've gone on a bit of a run, and you give them a contract and suddenly it all goes to shit.
Yeah, Nathan Blake mentioned that because even though we lost against QPR, but we still played very well, and fans can always live with that. And that's the thing, like, because if we lose a game under Mick McCarthy or Warnock, or whatever, it's awful to watch. But at least would you rather lose a game, but knowing that we played well and try to play football the correct way, I think that's where we would be under Morrison. We're trying to be more progressive. I think the fans, can get behind him more than under, let's say, a Mick or a Warnock.
Yeah. Just looking at Stanty's man of the match poll, it looks like Giles is winning that, 36%. There's a couple of votes for Colwyn, a couple of votes for Colwill. There's a vote for Ratcliffe on Radio Wales, presumably that's Stockton actor. Oh no, he's got 2 votes, Stem Roach and Gloss Blue. Not sure what that's about. Stanty, are you coming on? I assume you're watching, but yeah, are you coming on or what? I'm Gloss Blue. Be interested to see what they've got to say. Popeye, did you manage to watch the game today?
No, I never. My sister, niece and nephew came over with my brother-in-law, and they're all Egg fans. So they were watching the Egg, but not Wales. I think Wales are on after, so we turned it on. But I just kept an eye on it and didn't actually watch the game, but. Looking, it seemed like a game of 2 halves sort of thing. So I haven't really got a comment on the game, really, other than, again, going 1-0 down, first half, not scoring, then coming back, chasing the game second half, really. I don't think it's good enough. It's been like that since Neil Harris. And I'm buzzing we won the game. You have to be buzzing. 6 points in the last 2 games. But why are we always chasing the game? We always seem to concede early, or every single game.
Well, I'll tell you what, lads. Do you want to have a quick look at the highlights while we're on?
Yeah.
Preston's early goal there. 2 minutes in.
You can see how much it meant to Collins when he scored.
I felt like he must be desperate to score.
That was a bit unlucky, that was.
That's not a highlight, is it?
Good save. They're all over us in the first half. We don't know what to do.
Yeah, but don't forget, this is the first defeat at home this season, isn't it?
Is it?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think we're the first team to beat them at home.
Oh. That's good. Oh, yeah, they hit the post.
Volk, he can strike it, can he?
He can, yeah.
This is the goal.
This is a classic set-piece goal. This is a...
Lovely.
It was those sort of goals. Remember Helgeson would score in the Malky?
What a ball that was.
Yeah. Oh, this is it. Colin, there you go. Ooh. Look how much it means. Look how much it means to him.
Yeah. Doing the Ayatollah to the fans he was and everything.
He's buzzing. That's a great header as well.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Oh yeah, how did this not go in? Bloody hell. Oh.
Yeah. I'd have loved Colwell to score.
It's a good save from the keeper, wasn't it?
Oh, hang on. Was that Colwell? Oh, it is.
Yeah, Colwell, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have another look at that later on. Hey?
Could have been 3-1 at the end then, really.
Oh, we were all over him in the second half.
Yeah.
All over him. So that's an interesting stat, though, Norris. You're saying they haven't been beaten at home, and then we come along.
Apparently so. Yeah, I read somewhere that apparently that's the first defeat of the season. I wasn't sure, but apparently that's what I read. So yeah, even better result, isn't it?
Yeah, if that's what we managed to do, awesome stuff. If you're watching us, evening, Gaz the Dude says evening on YouTube. How's it going, mate? Nice to hear from you. If you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook, we're asking, firstly, where do you think we'll finish in the table? I know it's early days yet, but we're just asking to see what you reckon. What position should we strengthen in January? Let us know what you think about that. And how many points do you think we'll get for the next 3 games? Hull, Luton and Sheffield United. And what do you reckon, Ross? Hull, Luton and Sheffield United. How many points do you reckon we'll get from that?
I think we should beat Hull, really, at home. They're pretty crap, aren't they? Sheffield United, I think they flattered to deceive sometimes, obviously, because I don't know whether I just think because of their manager, obviously, what he did with Fulham. And I think the squad they got, they probably should be better than where they are. But I'm not sure whether things are just not clicking there. But I'd be happy with a draw against them, so there's 4 points. And who's the other one? Birmingham, was it?
Hull, Luton and Sheffield United.
Luton, they're a weird one. We always seem to beat them, but they're like one of those quick, nippy sides, aren't they? And just seem to play around us all the time. And Luton away, I'd take a draw, so I'd be happy with 5 points in the next 3 games, to be honest.
Yeah, that would do us the world of good in a table as well. Where are we? 18 points. Yeah, there's a bit of a gap between us and Bristol City of 2 points, but it's quite tight above us, all the way up to 6th place, 28 points. Yeah, we're only 10 points off of the playoffs at the moment.
It's evident though that our players are capable of playing some decent football, and what Perry NG was coming out saying that it was a miserable place under Mick, and I was like, what's Mick been doing on the training ground this all season? What was he doing?
Yeah, there's a story. Cardiff City defender Perry NG admitted he lost confidence towards the end of Mick McCarthy's time as manager. NG said it was horrible. It wasn't a nice place to be. Everyone was low on confidence. No one really knew which way to go or how to play. We are all in the middle ground, and it wasn't a nice place to be involved with. I mean, yeah, what on earth is Popeye's gone? Yeah, what on earth is a manager of his experience and TC as well? Why couldn't they have a plan B or any sort of plan? It seems crazy.
Mick just comes across. He comes across like a headmaster that is either my way or the highway sort of thing.
Yeah,
and TC just he does what he's told, doesn't he? He's his right hand man. He's part of the package. He's not going to. He's just going to follow what Mick does. So it was just it. Yeah, you just need to wonder, what were they doing in training? He's saying he sets his team up to defend, be defensive, and then Mick is coming out in the press conference saying, I think it was his last conference, and I don't set out my teams to be like that. I set my teams out to be attacking, but it's it's just strange, really, and especially of his experience as well. We just looked probably the worst. We looked like even a bigger car crash than we did under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Well, yeah, I mean, provably, because we lost our greatest amount in a row in the club's history under Mick. I mean that,
and we were losing them comfortably as well.
Yeah,
they weren't just narrow losses. We were losing 4-5-0.
We were getting our asses kicked, and it must have been so grim. It must be such a breath of fresh air for Morrison in that dressing room. Coming in, he's like what he did today. He was like mucking around with the fans, and it must be just such a much more cheerful place now that Mick's gone in that dressing room.
Yeah, there's just like a lot of youthful enthusiasm around the place, and Morrison. I think the players, they're not even calling him Gaffer; they just call him Morrow. He's part of their mini. Because Morrison, he looks like he's a player. He still looks like he's a player himself, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's not long retired, is he?
No, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Ash Price on Facebook says, "Haven't felt this excited watching an attacking City team since Dave Jones was manager." Yeah, well, bloody said, Ash.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nice one, Ash. Gaz the Dude says, "I still think we need to strengthen the midfield. I say 6 out of the next 3. 6 points out of the next 3 games. Yeah, well, that'd be lovely.
Although Volks and Pack can't play together, that's the thing, though. But I think with Bowen and Rolls being injured, I think Bowen and Rolls, they're the 2 best combination. Well, or Pack. I think in a 3, it should be Bowen, Rolls, and Pack, I think.
Yeah, it was a shame not to see Rolls on the team sheet today, or Moore. Do you know what happened to Moore? Is he all right?
Yeah. It's just that because of all the mileage he did against Belgium, because Moore ran his socks off, didn't he? And Morrison was like, just give him a day's rest. I'd rather rest him for 1 game than get him back in and then lose him through injury or fatigue for 4 or 5 games. So it just made sense just to give Zimber a chance, because he was scoring in the under 23s and he deserves his chance, and fair play. And he took him off at half time because the plan was that to start the game with Zimber, and he said he'd rather finish the game with Harris and Collins than with Isaac, Davis, and Zimber, because just to bring a bit of experience on to change the game just in case if we're 1-0 down, which is well. So, and effectively Morrison, made the right choices and got another plan B. So. Yeah, I think, and that's what he said in his conference as well, and that's just highlights. I don't think it's shown in that video there, but with Morrison, he's the way he talks, he's very direct in his answers, and he's got a bit of confidence about him as well. There's he's got a bit of a slight arrogance about him.
Yeah, well,
I made a change and just keep believing in what we're asking. First half, we let the game be too frantic and too many turnovers, and they were better on the turnover than we were. So we made a couple of changes to what we wanted to do. We made the change actually 15 minutes before half time. We put Ruben in as a 10 to play behind Isaac and Chanko, and we did get more of a foothold in the game. And second half, we come out and boys are excellent, and Colo getting his goal, working really, really hard, did really well, and Isaac goal, holding it up, and it was really good. It was really good, and they carried out what we asked them to do, and the rest is history now.
Delighted that.
That's good to hear that, isn't it? I see Ben Jones on Facebook says was a really good game, good things to come. Yeah, I think so as well. And he also says Moore was at the rugby. Was he? Could that be true? I can't.
That's news to me. I don't know.
Mind you, the rugby was a good while after. Oh, but they were in Preston, though, weren't they?
Never had him down as a rugby fan, if I'm honest.
No.
But you never know.
Let us know if you know about that. Is that true? Was Kiefer Moore at the rugby? Del Boyo says draw Hull, lose Luton and Sheffield United. 3 points. I gotta say I'd be disappointed with 3 points for the next few games. But then again, if the aim is to avoid relegation, then maybe that'll do. Let's have a little look. See,
We could easily go on another, I don't know, 4 or 5 game winning run or something. It's in the championship, but it's doable. So yeah, just take it take each game at a time, and it's all about Hull now. And
yeah, it's true. Stanty says Delboy BTEC Norris.
Anglo's blue.
Let's see what they're saying in the. Gloss Blue has been a bit negative in the match thread today. Says the only way we're staying is if we invest in some decent players in January. We scrape 2 wins, and some fans are already talking about getting to the playoffs. They'll be calling for the manager's head if we lose 2 on a bounce. This squad isn't good enough.
I think he's had too many honey he's had too many honey whiskies, I think.
Too many honey whiskies. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, fair enough, though, because, I mean, we've been burnt before. We've had managers on runs, and, it's just turned around and bitten us on the bum, hasn't it? But I don't know, Morrison, I just feel like it's different this time.
I feel the same as well. I feel the same. Yeah, because with Morrison, and also as well, it's not like we just signed him on a 3-year contract as well. So we've got him until the end of the season and then review from there. So you can't really complain about that. So yeah, it's just see where we are after 10 games. But I can feel like the I can take it more seriously with the youngsters under Morrison than it was under Mick, because at least Morrison is going to try and get a style of play to get the best out of these youngsters than with Mick, more old-fashioned pragmatic style of football.
Yeah, I should give a mention as well to the academy lads who beat QPR 4-0 this morning. They are just kicking ass and taking names, the academy.
I wonder who's going to replace Morrison. Morrison, though.
Yeah, presumably they got someone in the job at the moment, but I don't know who's doing it. But they're not slowing down without Morrison, are they?
Morrison mentioned that I think the application finished on Friday, and they're doing interviews for some people to take it over. I wonder who it'll be. Hopefully, it'll be someone like that buys into what we're already doing and keep the trend going. There's a philosophy in the other 23s, and just get a coach. That also. Brings that encourages our style of play as well. I mean, look at that Tom Ramsett. I never knew anything about him until the start of the season for the under 23s.
Well, I didn't know anything about him until that article came out the other day, and he's a local lad. He was involved in the was it the Guildhall place, the restaurant there, the Good You Bar. His family are all Cardiff locals, and he loves Cardiff City, and he brought up all the young players we're seeing coming through now. He looks
very foreign as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think is it a Lebanese restaurant or something like that, a Portuguese restaurant or something? He was.
Isn't his family half Thai or something? Thai.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, Thai. Yeah, so there you go. And he's a massive Cardiff City fan, and he just loves the club, and he must be just living the dream right now. Him and Morrison, they're doing it, and they're kicking ass. And at the academy, just to recap the game today, Reece Schwank, the unfortunately named Reece Schwank, scored the first goal, and that was followed by, and then it was half time. Isaac Jeffries scored the second. Jack Clay's downward header is lifted over by Joel Colwill. So Ruben's little brother, Joel, getting in on the action as well there.
Yeah, that's it.
I think the last goal was scored by Jaffet and Paddy, which is a player I've not heard of before. But
he's supposed to be really promising as well. Him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think Wales Online released an article the other day about the becoming under 18s, but the names to look out for in the future.
Oh, excellent stuff. Hey, Ross is back. You all right?
Yeah, I had to my internet's crap, so I had to come. I'm sat next to the bloody router now, so hopefully I had to come downstairs.
Look, you pooed yourself. It's fine. You can tell us.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be this quick back on if I did. I would still be wiping up.
You might be on the toilet now for all we know.
Yeah.
Oh, and look who else is joining us. It's Standy. What's up, mate?
How's it going?
Yes.
How was your meal?
All right, buddy. Aye.
What'd
Nice
you have?
side. I bumped into Marcus Leo there, the Tory bugger.
Did you?
All right.
What'd you have for your dinner?
What's that?
What'd you have for your dinner?
Steak pie and chips.
Oh, did you?
That's a bit adventurous for you, isn't it? Steak pie and chips.
A bit fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
I had a McDonald's delivered in at work.
Oh, tidy.
Oh,
Yeah.
delivered, do they?
Yeah, probably the first Big Mac I've had in over a year.
Do you want to, Standy, have you seen the highlights? Do you want to have a look at the highlights?
No, I watched him earlier on Sky Sports.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, good win, Fipley.
Yeah.
I listen on Radio Wales, so
Is that Preston's first loss at home this season?
I'm not sure, but I'm not sure. It seems that way, but I don't know.
Because that makes it even better, doesn't it?
Yeah, what it does, right?
Tom Evans says, was at the game today. Our second half performance was the best so far this season. I'd agree from what I saw.
Yeah, I need to watch like the whole game because with the highlights, it doesn't really show our passing, like our passages of play. It just sees the goals. I think because the player releases the full 90 a day after. I think tomorrow. I think they do. So I might watch a bit, see how we played.
Yeah, it's worth having a look, isn't it?
That's the only thing I've seen from the game is the goals. I've not seen anything else.
Del Boyo.
Oh, sorry.
No, you crack on. Go on.
No, I was just saying, like, it's always second half performances, isn't it? It's like, why can't we put together a 90-minute one?
Yeah, it's true.
All man on Radio Wales was I listened to it, and Ratcliffe said that who was this guy? Vokes got a brother. He says he's a different beast in the second half. Apparently, Vokes played well second half.
Yeah, he assisted as well, didn't he? And he hit the post.
He said he brought his brother on.
Bill Vokes.
But he was one of the ones, as long as NGU said that, under Mick, they couldn't really play football. They both sort of not slagged him off, but
NG in the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Vokes and a week before said exactly the same, didn't he?
But Vokes is a bit of a hypocrite because I remember at the start when Mick came in, Vokes was saying, "Oh, with this direct team and we're proud of it and we get the best out of it." And now he's changed his tune now, isn't he?
You can't blame him though. He's a professional off the pitch, isn't he, Vokes? He says tries to say the right thing all the time, and he was probably as pissed off as anyone. But you can't come out and say it when the manager's right behind you. Del Boyo says, how many more times will we have to listen to players coming out saying they have lost confidence in the previous manager? They did it against Warnock, then Harris, and now Mick McCarthy. Soon we will have Steve Morrison. Oh, that's rough. Oh, do you know Steve Morrison won't be our manager for the next 20 years when we're in the Champions League, Del?
He said himself, didn't he, in his post-match conference, didn't he? He said he's going to enjoy it, whether it's like the next 6 months, the end of the season, or whether it's the next 10 years. And like, wouldn't it be nice to have a manager for 10 years?
We'll have a statue of Steve Morrison outside one day. he's going to be our Bill Shankly.
Yeah. Do you know, I remember being quite proud before when they used to say, "Oh, Dave Jones, the longest-serving manager in the Championship," and like seeing all the other managers on the usual merry-go-round, and our manager, just sticking.
He was like the highest-paid manager in the Championship as well, wasn't he?
Oh, was he?
Dave Jones, yeah.
He wouldn't have been higher than Warnock, surely, at QPR.
No, I think even Warnock mentioned. I think like Dave Jones is probably the highest paid manager in the Championship. He was up there though, wasn't he? I'm not sure about Warnock though.
No.
Right. Oh, I've lost it. I was just going. Oh, right. Yeah, this is that thing NG was saying in the paper the other day. NG has admitted he lost confidence towards the end of Mick McCarthy's time as manager. He said it was horrible. It wasn't a nice place to be. Everyone was low on confidence. No one really knew which way to go or how to play. Imagine that. I mean, the manager's only job is to tell you how to play, and they didn't know.
It just comes across. He's been a wage thief the past few months, isn't he, Mick?
No, that's a bit harsh. I don't think Mick McCarthy's like that. His demeanor. I don't think he was just.
But what were they doing on the training pitch? It's just like it just comes across like he wasn't doing anything.
Well, he's probably trying to do the same as what we do when we went. What did we go? 15 games unbeaten, didn't we? Under him, he's probably trying to do the same then.
He got the squad together, but then it's obvious he just ran out of ideas very quickly, and the players just lost interest in.
We made a good start though for the season.
Yeah, and then that we did to an extent, but then we had the Bristol game, and then they just. Do you know what it was though? Because we still had Sol Bamba at the club at the start of the season. As soon as he left, the bad results started to happen. So I wouldn't be surprised if that played a part in it.
Paul Williams on Facebook says, Paul Williams says, missed the train that went home from Oxford. I thought I'd save 70 quid, then wished I'd caught it. Preston, not our bogey side. They haven't beat us in 6 games now. Yeah.
They were under Dave Jones, they were. Christ. They were under Dave Jones. Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, there was a time when we couldn't buy a win against Preston, wasn't there?
I can tell you what our bogey side are now. It's Reading.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We haven't beat them in ages.
And Fulham.
Yeah, we haven't beaten Reading in 11 games or something?
Yeah, Fulham is understandable because they're like, they're Premier quality, isn't they? But
we did Fulham in the Premier League, though. Did them 4-2.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
Funny. Let's have a quick look at this. Here's the top of the table. Now, Norris was saying that, always a you, Ross, saying that look at this gap between third and second, 32 points to 40.
But that's no surprise, though, because they're the most, because they've recently been in the Premier League and they got those parachute payments and they have the most technical, able players in the division. So it's no surprise, really, is it?
I'm looking at the top 6. I look at the Stoke, and I remember when we played Stoke after we drew the 3-3, they were calling for what's his name?
Michael O'Neill.
They were calling for his head, weren't they? After
yeah.
That,
well, apparently his style of football isn't great, but he's one of them pragmatic managers that's more of a result based rather than style of play sort of.
Huddersfield were pretty rubbish. They're 7th.
Yeah, Huddersfield, yeah, and Blackburn,
yeah,
Blackpool.
Yeah. It's a funny league, isn't it? Funny league so far this season. Look at this, there, 28 points, 7 places.
Did Borough win today? Did Borough play today? Middlesbrough.
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
They drew. Chris Wilder drew 1-1 with Millwall.
So Bamba on goal.
Irony, that, isn't it?
What you say? He scored?
On goal.
Sol Bamba.
On goal. Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Unlucky.
He doesn't like Wilder, does he? He just scores an own goal. That's his way of saying I want to follow Warnock to wherever he's going next.
yeah. He's good. I wonder if Bamba
he's only there because of Warnock, but now Warnock's not there anymore. He's had enough, and he's scoring own goals just to get out.
He's sick of it. Yeah, I was watching. I should have queued him up. Let me see if because he had a bit of a touchline fight with Warnock not so long ago. Do you remember that? Yeah, when he when he was managing us. Yeah, against Ipswich.
Away.
Oh yeah. Remember
it was on my birthday. I was in Dublin, I remember I was there with my missus. I was in a pub. Just I don't know where I've been in the Guinness factory. I remember seeing this just on my phone. Oh my god, that's typical.
I never knew what started that. What
Here's the
that is.
fault.
'Cause
He got a bad tackle there.
There's that,
Yeah, and like
he has to go with the ref.
referee, he got sent off, didn't he? Bro, I don't know what he got sent off for.
Well, you'll see now. He jumps up here,
But he pushes
starts
our
on the ref,
own
has to
physio,
go with
didn't
the linesman.
didn't you ever
Yeah.
go? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Is that red card really?
Well, we don't know what you're saying to the ref, do we?
The size of the ref.
Blue Tuesday.
And that's not the end of it. He gets on the touchline and it all carries on.
And people were saying he's never going to play a game for us again after that, didn't he? Remember that?
Yeah.
Well, there we
Okay,
are.
so let's go with the fourth official. Hey, come on, Bamba. Don't do it, mate. Come on. Calm down.
I think Bamba pushes one up, though, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I don't fancy Warnock's chances there, though, to be honest.
Is that Noon telling Bamba to get off?
Yeah.
Shut up, Noon.
Craig, no one.
Yeah, no one.
I loved Craig Noon under Malky. I loved Craig Noon.
Yeah.
Remember when he had that masterclass performance against Man City in the Premier League?
Yeah.
And what was it, Zabaleta? And what was it, the right back? I can't remember his name. The Argentinian fella. Was it Zabaleta?
God, that's a pushback there. That's Ricky Lambert, isn't it? Yeah.
Ricky
Yeah,
Lambert, yeah.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
A fantastic committee signing that was, wasn't it?
Do you know today,
Yeah,
none of the players who played for us today on the pitch were in the 2017 promotion side. Not a single one.
Morrison didn't start today, was he? He was on the bench.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
Well, players, get old very quickly, and new have to replace them, at some point.
I don't know what you've talked about. Have you mentioned about Wales in the week at all?
No, we haven't talked about that. No.
I was going to get to that. Yeah.
Well, Kiefer was mentioned why he wasn't playing because of the game against Belgium, because Morrison wanted to rest him for Hull at home.
He said in his post-match conference that if he played in today, we could have lost him for about 4 or 5 games or something.
Yeah. Well, that's the risk. Yeah, you might as well just rest him for one game than rather lose him for 4 or 5 games. So it makes sense, really.
We've won it now, haven't we? So, but again, if we've lost it, and
yeah, in the week there was the yellow card amnesty, which I'm not sure has actually gone ahead yet. It was just saying FIFA is set to approve a yellow card amnesty for the playoffs, but I don't know whether that's actually happened yet. Do you know?
I hope so. It's daft, isn't it?
It is a daft rule.
Yeah.
Do you think that the format for getting qualification is more difficult than it was before now?
What did you think?
Because wasn't it?
It's easier for the Euros, like obviously because it's Euros, but the World Cup is less teams and but it is confusing.
Because it didn't finish second, didn't I? Also automatically qualified for the World Cup originally.
No.
For the Euros, but no.
Or am I getting confused with the Euros?
Euros is 2 places,
okay.
Yeah.
So the World Cup group qualifying, it was always the first. There was no second runners-up qualification. You had to play,
and it was the best. It used to be the best, like 6 second places or something like that.
Yeah.
But now they made it into like a little league, didn't they?
And now we've got to play an extra 3 games just to qualify.
2.
Well, no, 2 games, isn't it?
It's 2 sort of knockout games now. So it's a semi-final, just 1 game.
As long as we don't get a team like Portugal or something.
We won't get Portugal in the first leg.
But we could get in the second leg.
We could
final.
Italy, yeah.
That's the last thing we want, though, isn't it?
You know what's going to happen to us. You just know it already. It's going to be Portugal or Italy. There we are. So we're going to play one of those sides on the right first, and then it's a free-for-all. Whoever wins, then.
The draw is Friday, innit? No, it's not Friday. Wednesday.
26.
When's
No, that's Friday, next Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the second leg is a free for all. Like it's just a draw, and whoever gets picked on. But you just know Italy. If Portugal and Italy make it through, you know they're going to be home in the second leg.
Yeah.
You just know it already.
It'll be freaking Ronaldo. I bet you will score against us.
Yeah, probably.
Like in the fucking in the semi-final.
Yeah. For Wales to get through this playoff would be incredible, absolutely incredible. I mean, it'd be nice to get Macedonia first, but after that, you're up against. It doesn't matter who you play; they're all going to be really tough.
If we made those playoffs, that would be the biggest achievement for Wales since the.
Well, we are in them.
No, to win it, to actually win the final.
I'd say the ideal situation is Scotland get North Macedonia, we get Turkey, we both beat Macedonia and Turkey, then we get Scotland at home. I think that's probably the best way, isn't it?
To be honest, it's not the best World Cup to look forward to, is it?
No.
I wouldn't go there. Me and Popeye be locked up after the first day.
I've been up there. It's fucking horrible.
No, well, you can't be drunk on the street. Fuck,
yeah, you'll be in jail for the next bloody 50 years.
Being bad by an Arab. Oh, cheers.
Although I think Rob Page though he needs to be a bit more. I think when we started against Belgium, we were a bit standoffish, didn't we?
Oh, I thought we played well. I can't criticize that performance on Wednesday.
No.
Yeah, I can't really. It seems though like it was a thread about Page, weren't there, on the forum that went up. But I've not been a fan. I genuinely think he's a low.
I wouldn't want him a City manager.
No, but like considering what he's had, really, he's done probably all right. It seems like we've played better against the better sides in the qualifying campaign. That is, like when we went away to the Czech Republic, we battered them really. You're thinking, oh God, here we go.
We struggled against Estonia at home.
Like obviously, other than Belarus, the way we did, didn't we?
Well, that was lucky, wasn't it?
Like obviously at home we were fine on Saturday, but like Estonia, twice against Estonia, they're crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want. I didn't want Page to be coming here as our manager either. But he seems to be doing the job for Wales, doesn't he? Fair play.
Yeah, so I can't really criticize what he's done, really. And I put a post up. I said the 4 games he's lost were against France, Belgium, Italy, and Denmark.
And who knows? Giggs might not be ending up guilty. Do you think he is guilty? Do you think he's finished?
It's up to the jury.
Yeah, but imagine if it turns out he wasn't guilty, he would just automatically be back as manager again, wouldn't he? Or do you think they'd be?
Or they might agree. So they haven't sacked him, but they might agree to stay that way.
Or do you think his role's untenable anyway if he came back?
No, they might just agree a mutual, rather than sacking him, mutual consent to leave. Sacking him.
Why haven't they done that already? If that's the plan, surely keeping him on. The whole point is to wait for him to be proven not guilty, and then he comes back and does the job. Otherwise, we should have got rid of him ages ago, shouldn't we?
Well, he probably needs the money for all the lawyers that he's helping him out, didn't he?
Yeah.
His record's pretty good, though. I think he's got maybe, I was say 49% win rate. That's brilliant for us.
Yeah.
Really. So
not bad at all. Paul Williams says, don't want fans saying bring back Rawls. We have got to move on from him, and hopefully the youngsters are coming through. We haven't got much to replace Rawls, though. We seem to do well when Rawls is playing, don't we?
I keep Rawls. I like Rawls.
Yeah.
He's the better of our midfielders, I think.
Well, that Eli King that's breaking through.
Yeah, but you can't have too many youngsters. You've got to have someone in him now.
Yeah.
And Rawls I think is the best out of Vaux, Pack, and definitely Bakuna.
He's going to have to.
Pack's the best on his day. That is like, yeah, I think Pack's probably the best, and he seems like from like interviews and that and what people are saying, that Pack is really good with the youngsters. I don't know whether he's sort of that natural leader with them. I don't know whether it's better for him to be on the pitch.
He was captain, didn't he?
He
was captain, did he?
Yeah. So,
Rolls, he must be one of our highest earners, eh?
Well, yeah, because he's one of he signed that extension when we went up, so he'd have to accept a reduced salary, I think, if he wanted to stay.
Well, they all signed that, didn't they? But I don't think Rolls is one of the. I suppose Morrison are the bigger players.
Like Smithies is up there, isn't he?
Yeah, Smithies, Morrison. I think Fitt's on good money.
Because Smithies was almost like a marquee signing, wasn't he, from QPR? Because he was like the best keeper in the championship, and we signed him.
I never played him.
No.
Yeah, we'll be saying ta-ra to Smithies at the end of this season, won't we?
The thing is, well, even if we do, we got a good keeper as backup. Like we've seemed to do okay with keepers, really, haven't we, the last few years? So
yeah, we've been very fortunate. Joining us is Del Boy. What's up?
Oh, there he is, man.
Yeah. Hiya, lads. You okay?
Mr.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going, Del?
Yeah, not bad. What's that?
You in work?
No. I popped on my folks. I got an early start in work tomorrow, so I drove to Caerphilly, stay with them overnight because it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
So,
I'm in my old bedroom. You're in Caerphilly, are you?
Yeah, Caerphilly boy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right, Stanty.
Hi, Del Boy. How's it going, buddy?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Where's your bobble at? Where's your bobble at?
It's on my cock.
We got a comment here from Merlin Lashley on Facebook. He says, rubbish, Kiefer didn't play because he's set to leave in January. Don't want him injured. Could that be true?
Well, that's just theories, isn't it?
I mean, we've got quite a few games to go before January, mind.
Yeah.
We've got 10 games, haven't we?
Yeah, we're resting players for January.
We need to get Wintle back for sure from Blackpool.
Yeah. Waters is banging them in as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
He scored again today, didn't he?
Yeah.
And Morrison likes him as well. Morrison, I think, went over to watch him against was it Doncaster or something.
Hey.
Yeah, 2 weeks in a week.
Oh, yeah, so Morrison's been he's been impressing Morrison as well. So and we'll have a lot of strikers coming back. So that means we'll have Collins, Moore, Harris, and Waters, and potentially and Zimba, of course. And apparently Wales Online are reporting that we're looking to sign another pacey striker in January, which I don't know if that's just paper talk. I don't know.
I think we need a midfielder, don't we?
And a pacey winger.
And a left back.
I'd like to get Nico Williams on loan.
Brilliant. He's brilliant, isn't he?
Yeah, is he not getting a game?
I think Nico Williams. He'll end up going to like a Fulham or somewhere like that.
Yeah. No, definitely.
I think he'll go to a club that on loan that's looking to get promotion. I think.
Yeah.
Would be nice to have him here, though, wouldn't it? Bloody hell!
I mean, Klopp does play him like every now and again, doesn't
he? It's all looking positive. You know, with Morrison, but you know we've seen this all before, so it's but he's going along the right way to having people who can relate to the club as his background staff who've got that connection with the club, so he is going the right way.
And Ramos said, didn't he?
Yeah.
Did you see the interview when he used to watch the game from the ball back when he was 12 years old? And
yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah, because was his mother is Thai or father was Thai?
Something like that.
Yeah, it was like that restaurant down on Guildford Terrace, wasn't it?
Oh, it's all right. Knocked out, isn't it?
Well, the frontage is still there. They're going to build a massive block of bloody flats behind it, though,
That's
isn't they?
where the what was it called? Madeiras, wasn't it? That's where that was.
Yeah, that was the
Oh,
Portuguese.
I wicked by there. Fucking pricks.
Yeah, but that was Ramesset's family's their restaurant, the pub on the corner. Was it the Good You? Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
pretty sure
whereabouts was that? Was that
Down the Churchill Way.
by Queen Street? Was it
Churchill, yeah. So Churchill Way by the CIA bit.
where the old Madeira pub was?
Madeira,
Restaurant?
yeah, that was it. By there.
next door to the Masons, the Freemasons place.
Oh, right.
I had a T-bone steak in Madeira once. It was 40 quid.
How much?
40 quid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
A tea for a bloody. Yes, it's nice. It's nice, but it's pricey, isn't it?
I get 40
Madeira.
cans.
Yeah. I didn't rate it. I didn't. Madeira. One
I
there
went in
once.
there with my missus once they hung a kebab from the ceiling.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
got like those shish. They got those shish hook kebab.
Animals.
Animals. You hang it from the radiator, don't you, Stan?
Great.
Yeah.
He has an Iceland kebab.
Cooking my lamb, leg of lamb tomorrow. Now it's been on the radio since Wednesday.
Merlin Lashke says, "What is League One at best?" What?
Well, he never had a chance, has he?
Yeah, we won't know until he tries.
What's this Merlin's picture? It's all Liverpool stuff.
Is it?
Yeah.
Look at. Oh, well, the fuck does he know then?
Merlin, you can't stand for that. Come back and tell us who do you
Liverpool
support.
fans.
Look at Reece Healy. He's banging them in France now, isn't he?
Toulouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not. They're in the second division, aren't they? They're not the first division, are they, in France?
Well, their
Are they?
second division is nowhere near like the championship. though.
No.
It's probably more like League One.
Or league, probably conference level, I'd say. Because their top league is not even well, other than PSG. It's pretty much the Scottish league, isn't it? The French league, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's only PSG. Other than PSG, what other good team is in that league?
Well, Lille won it last year.
I can't think of any, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, I forgot Lille won it last year, didn't they?
Yeah,
It's
Lille
usually
won it last year. Monaco. But then again, PSG buy all their best players anyway, don't they? So
Yeah, they're the Man City of France, aren't they? They're like the Man City of France,
yeah,
aren't
like Bayern Munich do that.
Yeah.
In Germany, don't they? They buy like all Dortmund's best players and stuff.
Yeah.
Leipzig. So
they? They just poach all of Monaco's young up and coming talents, and like Bayern Munich poach all of.
Merlin's having a go. Norris. He says, Norris says, "I don't know them." Mentions Reece Healy, ignorant mule.
He's wearing a bloody full. He's a full Liverpool kit wanker.
If you're watching us on Facebook or YouTube, leave us a comment. We want to know where you think we'll finish in the table. What positions should we strengthen in January? And how many points do you think we'll get for the next 3 games? Hull, Luton, and Sheffield Wednesday. Del Boyo, how many games do you think we'll get for the next 3 games?
Yeah.
Did I ask you already?
Yeah. I think we'll draw against Hull, but we'll lose the next 2 against Luton, and because Luton's always a dodgy place to go, and Sheffield United, I can't see us getting anything from there.
I'm gonna be super positive and say we'll get 6 points out of the next 2 games. You gotta be Mr. Positivity. You gotta live up to that name. You gotta be more positive.
Do you think we'll score a first half goal in any of those games?
Oh yeah, I'm going to the game. I'm going to the game on Wednesday. So I would be disappointed if we don't get a. I'd gladly take a defeat, but as long as I witness a first half goal, I'll be happy.
Gladly take a defeat. Really?
If we score a first half goal, I'll be happy.
No.
Nah, joke. Of course,
5-1.
Of course, no, I'm joking. It is embarrassing though. We haven't scored a first half goal this season, and we're in early December. I mean, that is an embarrassing stat, isn't it?
It's nuts.
Has that ever happened? That's never happened before, has it?
Couldn't have.
I can't remember that ever happening.
It probably never happened to anyone.
I don't know, unless you're like Hartlepool or something in the League Two. They probably have done it.
I can't think of anybody who's never scored in the first half for half a season.
Do you remember when didn't Jeff Stelling? When support a club for a season that's like lost every single game in the that's in the Division South or something, they're bottom of it, but he just wanted to support them a few years ago.
They probably scored in the first half, though. That's the thing.
Possibly, but they never won a game. But Jeff Stelling had a scarf for them and just. I won't be supporting Hartlepool for this season. I'll support, I don't know, was it Hertfordshire West or whatever it was called?
I remember I used to play for the five-a-side team down in the, what's that one, in Whitchurch? Power Leagues or something they were called, weren't they?
Or five-a-side?
Yeah, I used to play there. We used to get battered there. We used to lose like 23-1, 16-1 or whatever. But we would always score that one. We'd go 1-0 up every time, then just get battered. But we'd always score one. We'd be the first team to score. It's like not even we bloody didn't score in the first half.
Was it those small goal five-a-side ones?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's my daughter's school. That is, they have games lessons in the Power League thing. It's weird.
Whitchurch. Yeah.
Those are a nightmare to play against when you're when you're playing against players that are smaller than you. It's a nightmare in those small pitches, five-a-side.
Yeah.
I used to play it myself. It was I used to enjoy it. It was like I was like a pato. I used to play all over the place.
You can hit a ball above shoulder height.
Oh, is that the rule? Is there?
You can't head the ball. You can't head the ball, can you?
Yeah, over head height, something like that. You can't hit a ball.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Here you go. Merlin Lashley's come back. He says Liverpool better second team than Brentford. Norwich, the nagging old ball bag. You must be on the forum then, Merlin, because that's like a forum thing, knowing about Brentford, isn't it?
Ball bag. That's Scottish. That is. Is he in Scotland? And they only say. I didn't know they say that south of the border. Ball bag. I thought they only say that in Scotland.
Yeah, I haven't heard it down here. Ball bag. I've heard ball bag.
Yeah, ball bag.
You
can just imagine Pato saying that now, can you? Ball bag.
Yeah, wee ball bag. Give us a curdly wordly, a wee ball bag. Yeah.
What do you think we'll get in the next three games, Colonel?
I think we'll beat Hull. I don't think we'll get anything away to Luton, and I think we'll get a point at Sheffield. So I think 4 points, and I'd be happy with it. 4 points, I think. Yeah. Anything that keeps us away from the bottom three, I think. Considering, Derby and Reading are both going to be down there, aren't they?
We got to beat Hull, really, haven't we?
Yeah. I like someone's comment a couple of days ago, because Reading's having some points deducted, didn't they? We'd be going up as champions at this rate.
I was told you, wasn't
it? Yeah.
You know what? Also, I like about this around this time as well. You don't know what Morrison's next selection 11 is going to be as well, which makes it like even more like interesting, doesn't it? Because you knew what Mick was going to start with, didn't you?
Yeah, Mick in training would have been telling everyone to lay down in the goal mouth so they can't score against us. That's his lineup.
Right, lads. We're not going to do any attacking now. If you're doing a bit of attacking, I hack you off.
Yeah, that was crazy. 6. It
was. I could be rubbing his hands thinking I'm starting.
I'm surprised that Mick didn't even start himself.
Here we go. I live in Malaysia, but family in Stranraer. Right, that explains the ball bag comment. There you go. The Derby story. Let's have a quick scan at that. Go on.
Are they supposed to be taken over by America? Isn't there like an American consortium interested in buying them?
Yeah,
is it?
Yeah, he's 37.
Because I watched Derby play. I think it was. I think it was the last game before the international break, and he was in there watching them in the stand. I don't know if he's like taking them over or it's he's walked away because he's seen how much shit.
No, he still wants to take over, I think.
Yeah, they owe 30 million to the taxman, didn't they? Dodgy.
Yeah, that's what it says
Dodgy
here.
fucker.
The Derby County and the club's connected companies owe a combined 29.3 million to the HM Revenue and Customs, according to figures released on Saturday. That's mental.
It wasn't even that bad under Ridsdale, was it?
2 million, wasn't it? Something like that.
But I mean,
At the bottom, it says they owe 8,000 to the was it what was it by?
St. John Ambulance.
Well, Cardiff City Forum Show now years ago. And never paid him.
Bonkers. That's terrible. I mean, Vincent Tan reckons we're losing 2 million a month here, though. So 29 million doesn't seem all that much, really, considering that's 15 months of lost profits for us.
I think when the next balance sheet comes out, when does it usually come out?
Don't know.
After financial year, isn't it? Sort of May, June time.
So I imagine it'll be more healthy with the revenue, with all the fans coming back. It'll be better than it was this
You
year.
were saying that before COVID, wasn't he? That we were losing 2 million. I mean, I didn't believe it, to be honest. I thought that's. I think he says a lot of things that probably aren't true, but he did convert a debt to shares, though, didn't he? To be fair to him.
Well, he promised that 6 years ago, didn't he? He said that we'd be debt free within 5 years, didn't he?
Is he not finished doing that yet?
And that was 2016, and that was five years ago.
But do you know if he's finished doing it?
Well,
No,
apparently,
it's-
no, he hasn't finished it. It doesn't seem like it. But hasn't it come out recently though that he's converted a bit more percentage in the shares somewhere?
Yeah,
He said
that's
in
right.
company, yes, man. This company you were part of, you know, the Bajada Group.
But because what's his name come on board? Jalil Rashid.
Yeah. What does he even do? Is he just Vincent Tan's eyes and ears at the club? Is he? Or...
He's a Liverpool fan or Man U fan, isn't he?
Is he?
No, he's Liverpool. He is apparently. So.
No.
Well, someone's mentioned it. Apparently, that when Vincent Tan wants to hand it over, that Jalil Rashid's that the Bajaya Group will take over. That will have more of the shareholding in the club.
Oh, really? We're falling into a bit of a hole here, aren't we? The club. I mean, I felt more comfortable when we, the numbers weren't quite so high, and we at least it was better the devil you knew. These days, we don't know who's controlling what and how much money is being spent, and it seems bonkers these days.
Yeah.
But then again, we were getting wound up before Vincent Tan came in.
Remember TG came in? TNG? He seemed alright, didn't he?
Yeah, I liked him.
Well, he got the ball rolling, didn't he?
Yeah.
Apparently
He was the first one to introduce Tan to Ridsdale, didn't he?
Yeah.
TG.
Oh, right. Yeah, he made the introduction. Yeah, that's what he was here for, wasn't it? To facilitate a sale, wasn't it?
Because he was at the playoff final, wasn't he, TG, against Blackpool?
Yeah. He left, didn't he, when we found out we were going red?
Yeah,
He didn't agree with it. That's why Tan replaced him, because he couldn't see eye to eye with Tan after that, because TG knew more about football than Tan did. He
was principled, TG, wasn't he?
Yeah,
thanks for the payments, Ross.
What's that, mate?
Thanks for the payments. You're closing out to Travis, I noticed.
I'm the highest roller, highest winner now, aren't I?
Yes.
Highest bet winner, highest roller.
Get those new banners out, Colonel Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a little look at that.
I just
Looks like Solskjaer's going to get sacked.
Just
apparently Solskjaer's going to get sacked soon.
Yeah. They're worried about getting Zidane in, aren't they?
Sources are saying that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's future is hanging in the balance, with no guarantee he'll be in charge to face Villarreal on Tuesday. I think he's gone. I think they've. I mean, the writing's been on the wall for weeks, isn't it?
Yeah, let's have a listen.
Make a game of it in the second half when Donny van der Beek came off the bench and scored within 5 minutes of introduction. That made it 2-1, but instead...
Oh, fuck, I can't play that. Come on, it's Premier League footage.
Oh, so yeah, be careful. Yeah.
Drop the stream off. Yeah, look at this picture.
That or Amazon stuff, isn't it?
Makes you laugh. Maguire in the week, weren't he? Give her all that, didn't he? Against Albania. Oh, for fuck's sake. And then he gets sent off today. Yeah.
What a player Harry Kane is, though, isn't he? He's the record.
What?
Harry Kane. I mean, that record that he's got. I mean, I think he scored more domestic goals this season than he has for his club. I think he's only scored 1 goal all season.
To be fair, Norris, I reckon you could score against San Marino.
I could, yeah. I felt sorry for San Marino. I mean, imagine being a substitute and your team's 10-0 down.
They must be used to it by now, eh?
I was like, why do I don't even? They're like a little specky island off the coast of Italy. I don't even know how they're probably smaller than Tenby.
And Gibraltar, have recently joined the Euro. As if it wasn't hard enough to get, they're
not good enough. They're not good enough to play for Spain. Or they're not good enough to play for Italy. You can play for San Marino instead.
Yeah, here's De Gea.
It was embarrassing for me, to be honest. The way we played today, the first half it was very, very poor. We could concede 4 goals just in 45 minutes. So that's not acceptable, I think, for this club, for the level of the players that we have. So yeah, it's another nightmare. It's been difficult through the years, but to be honest, I don't know what to say.
Difficult few years.
He's brushed up on his English a bit, isn't he? He could speak English last time I saw an interview with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I played against Di Thomas and Christian Edwards. Remember Christian Edwards played for Wales and Swansea? We lost 23-1. And my mate scored the best goal of the game. It was Stan Bowles' son. And he took it from our own goal post and ran all the way through and scored. A week later, we beat Essex like 18-0. And they had a Mong playing for him. I scored 4 goals.
I was in a game playing for Land of North Pineapple FC, and we were losing 7-0, a Sunday League team, and one of our own players decided to score against us, and he smashed it in the net and said, "Pick that one out," to his own goalie.
Made me laugh. The thing is, somebody, I don't know, it was Gloss, we put something up, the Sunday League, but with the streets.
Oh, yes.
That was funny, that was
Sunday
funny.
League. Where is it? Oh, yeah. Dry.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
a fella sent like a voice message, didn't he, saying why he can't play?
Yeah.
And they put like the streets music in the background.
Just cold and sick to the Sunday League.
Try your eyes, mate, or something like that, wasn't it?
A Sunday League player committed the cardinal sin of pulling out just before kickoff, sending this desperate voice note into the chat to prove it. His team did the only thing they could, layering it with "dry your eyes, mate."
Raj, as you can hear, mate, I've got no voice, brother. I know God's saying his under 12 shit and stuff, but I don't back out of games. I've actually been really reliable with your team. But how can I play football on this? Boys, I know it's under 12 shit, but I had to stop my gig last night. I can't talk. I feel shit. I haven't been well for about 2 weeks. I played last week for Mario and on illness, and I was shocking. And I don't want to turn up today and play shit, because that's not me. And I'm not playing unless I'm 100%. I'm dizzy, I feel ill. I'll be back next week. Sorry, boys. I am really sorry.
Dry your eyes, mate. I know it's hard to take the...
I don't believe a word of it.
No. Of course not.
I was sent off the match once.
Yeah, what for?
Drinking on the side.
Oh, no way. No.
Me and my mate's wife had a couple of cans, and the ref called me over and sent me out to the ground.
I missed everything you said there, Stan. What you got sent? What you get sent off for?
I was watching the game.
You were watching.
Yeah, and the ref said, "Oh, you can't drink on the side," and sent out of the.
You were watching, and he sent you off for drinking. Yeah, use your man of the match poll. Yeah, Giles is comfortably winning it by the look of it.
The trouble is, no one watched the actual game, did they?
Yeah, that's the thing. People, I mean, there's only 13 votes, but nobody managed to see it, so it's difficult, isn't it, to vote when you didn't watch a game.
I noticed
Is anyone going to the game on Wednesday?
Yeah.
Where were you, Stance? You know?
No, it's too much. It's too much hassle to get from Bargoed to get down there, and it's getting home. It is.
Yeah.
Unless I get a lift.
What about you, Colonel? Or you just prefer to watch it on the streams now?
Yeah, if I can get a stream, I'll watch it on a stream.
Do you not like you don't like to go to the proper game anymore?
No, I mean when we were at Ninian Park, I don't know. It was like I was a younger fella back then, and these days I just hate getting involved in crowds. I can't handle how selfish people are in crowds. Yeah. They just become assholes, and I can't enjoy anything because I'm just fuming the whole time, queuing up and just being involved in a massive group of people. But when I was a lad going down the Bob Bank with my mates, it was good. But I went to watch us play Watford at the CSS when we were in the Premier League, and it was just so clinical. It wasn't the same. It was just so everyone had a seat, and it was well lit and clean.
Well, that wasn't the best. That wasn't the best game to go and watch, though, was it?
It wasn't even a game. It was the whole vibe. I mean, the losing didn't help, but it was just the whole vibe of the place. It was just
because it just happened just after the whole Salah incident, didn't it? So it just seemed like it was just a whole down. It was just a big downer on the place, wasn't it? When I
don't know, it just didn't remind me of what football was like, you know.
Oh, you thought it became too
sterile.
Yeah, sterile is the word. Yeah, sterile. That's what it was.
I was in the Ninian Park.
Yeah, the Ninian Park was a rowdy atmosphere. You could go and sit where you wanted, and you'd have a good sing-song, and it was just a bit mad, and you never knew what was going to happen. And
the bar in the bar bank, you got a spliff, and buddy.
Yeah, and we did.
I think if we were at Ninian Park in the Premier League, we would have stayed up. I think. I don't know what it is. I think we would have a bit more. It would be more intimidating than like we could have been like Wimbledon or something. You know.
They wouldn't have let us in the Premier League with a stadium like that.
No.
Well, it's Bournemouth was smaller. Blackpool's was smaller than Ninian Park.
Blackpool didn't stay at mine.
And that toilet in the ball bank was brilliant, man. Bloody hell.
Yeah, it was a nightmare.
I mean, what are they in? Anybody cubicles? And they're not cubicles, they called?
They were like sort of festival toilets, weren't they? Porta cabin things.
Yeah, porta cabin, but the old ones on the left-hand side as you walked out.
I think Ninian Park, even though it was old, it could have been easily refurbished.
No, you couldn't refurbish our place.
Knocking it down was the best thing for it, unfortunately. I loved it. I loved Ninian Park.
In the green gen, you running around your trainers, man. Green actually be pissing on you. In the green gen, you'd be sat and some guy would be pissing behind you on your trainers.
Yeah, piss would run down the steps and everything.
Yeah.
It's bizarre.
Good day, though.
Yeah.
Good job, poop hands for me.
I don't think I crap myself in Ninian Park. I think by the smell of it, a few people did.
There's a man just shows passion.
Are you happy with a Christmas present I bought you, Pop?
Oh yeah, nice nappy.
I like how he was playing "Don't Stop Believing" in the background while he was doing it. You know, I don't know what it was. It just worked in the.
Yeah, the fist pump, and he kept coming back and doing it. That's why I was looking for a video of him doing it because did someone post it on the forum?
Yeah,
I shared it on the thread for you.
The match
on your live tonight as well. I put it on there.
Let's have a little look then. It's got to be on here somewhere, haven't it? What happened to Gloss Blue tonight? He was fuming. We just won.
He's trying to be like Norris tonight.
I think he's right what he's saying, though. There's no point getting ahead of yourself. Like we've seen there, how many managers we've seen it with.
Yeah.
He wants to be like me.
And he is quite right, though. It's like they could, like Huddersfield could have been 3-0 up or 4-0 up before they scored last week. Like, Preston could have been a couple of goals up today. It's like, why is it, and let's be fair, Stoke are out of sight, really.
I mean, we just come back from 8 defeats on the trot. We were winning games again. You've got to enjoy them.
Yeah, that's the thing. Isn't it?
Yeah, you can't get too carried away. You can't, you think.
No, I know why you can't get carried away, but let's enjoy it for a bit, don't I?
Yeah, no,
yeah. Let us enjoy it for a bit. Let us smile. Yeah, here we go. Oh, I hate it when they take you away from the.
Yeah.
Oh.
All the players seem happy tonight. He seem happier.
He's like he's one of them, isn't he? He still looks like a player, doesn't he?
To be fair, I'd give him a shirt. Yoshi's of course.
I bet he could still play. I bet he could still do a job, Morrison.
Yeah, let's put him up front.
He's 38.
Hudson's older than him.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, by a year. Yeah. Morrison was born in 1983. Hudson's born in 1982.
Fuck, I'm older than both of them. Shit.
Poor Stanty, you look good.
I can play right back.
With a pint in your hand.
Left back.
But I like how the board lets. I like how the board let Morrison bring Hudson back.
Yeah.
Yeah, funny that one.
I know his idea, wasn't it? It wasn't like he said, "Oh, I got an idea," and fit by the board. Well, obviously you're going to say yes to Hudson, no.
Because remember when Russell Slade came in, he was forced to be with Scott Young for his assistant for a while because he wasn't allowed to bring. Was it Nugent from Leighton Orient? Remember?
No,
it's all right.
I didn't really watch him at the time because I had a season off because I was in the pub every day. But when in the red kit, I was in the club every day, so I never really.
It's still the same now, isn't it?
No, I only go once or twice a week now.
Well, you didn't miss much, really, Stan.
No, right there, buddy.
Only promotion, Premier League, and
no.
Under the Slade era, bloody hell.
Yes, that's right, Dave.
Here we go. We got Derby at home. We're at home to Derby on the 18th of December. I wonder if it'll be snowing.
Black Friday the night before as well, isn't it?
Is it?
Like the proper Black Friday, not the American one. The proper Black Friday.
And then Bournemouth on the 30th. Jesus Christ, away.
It's not a bad trip though. Like for the away fans, like getting down there that time of year, is it?
Yeah, get on the beach.
A couple of hours.
We tend to away at Bournemouth. We tend to do all right there recently.
And then away to West Brom.
Again, that's not a bad trip away, really.
Do you get too many aways, Ross?
The only one I've done this year is Coventry, which was the one that started sort of our losing run, wasn't it? Like I think we beat Forest on the Sunday, then we played Coventry on the Wednesday.
I thought we turned a corner against Forest, and then it just was back to the same old.
Yeah, we were dreadful against Coventry, and we just seemed to go downhill from then.
We kept on conceding the same type of goals from a throw-in, didn't we?
I'll probably try and do West Brom though. I'm not sure whether for that it'd probably be I don't know. You need to have done 5 aways by then. I don't know. But
and Blackburn as well this season. They're a team that can cause any team problems. They seem to play good attacking football. Oh yeah, he's like we never seem to do well against him, do we?
No.
Remember, I think what's that? Remember, his Borough team beat us 3-0 and then Norwich took the second spot.
Oh, when Dave Jones is here.
Yeah, I thought we were just going to murder them, and then they just turned up and we just didn't.
Oh yeah, seen this.
Swansea fans fighting over the a flag, the Union Jack flag. At Blackpool. I thought Swansea fans loved the Union Jack.
You see him in their ground, though, don't you? Like it's all like displayed.
That wasn't much of a fight.
It was just a lot of booing. It's just a lot of booing, isn't it?
Yeah, they're just booing him. What's the big deal?
That's one thing you don't see down the city, though, is a Union flag, do you?
You always see the St. David's Cross, don't it?
Yeah.
Don't call it Union Jack. If it's a Union Jack, it's at sea.
What's Wavy's avatar now? Who's that? Guy.
He looks like a bloody soap character or something.
Yeah.
Like someone from is it from Brookside?
Yeah, maybe that's him. Oh yeah, Sergio Aguero has been forced to retire from football due to heart problems.
Wow. Well, I can understand. Well, I can understand that after what happened with Ericsson. They can't take chances these days, can they?
Well, he got taken off, didn't he, a couple of weeks back because it was breathlessness or something he had, didn't he? Breathing problems.
After what happened with Ericsson, they don't want to because what if they know about the heart problem and they let players play and then they have a heart attack and then they'll feel at fault then, which
Is Ericsson playing again?
No, I don't think. No, he's not. I think he's retired as well, isn't he?
He's not allowed to play in Italy with. He had to have something put in his heart, which is illegal to play in Italy, which is fair enough, really. They just obviously what's the name, but he's not allowed to play in Italy because obviously he's with Inter Milan, isn't he? So
I can't see him. I can't see him playing anymore, Ericsson.
No.
Which is a shame because he was a great player for Spurs.
Paul Williams on Facebook says, missed the show earlier. What was wrong with Moore?
He's just resting. There's nothing wrong with him. You just rested him because of all that shift he put in against Belgium.
I mean, you should be able to play on Wednesday and Saturday, though, shouldn't you?
Well, I guess because Morrison, he just wanted to. He don't want to force Moore getting injured because he did a lot of running as well.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's more going to be important to us and up into this festive period, because it was this time last year. That's when he started banging them in, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, fingers crossed he does the same thing again. This time next year, we'd be going into the World Cup. How weird is that?
No.
Yeah.
I know that is crazy, yeah.
No, look, it's probably the one World Cup we qualify for, but then everyone over there is sober.
Yeah, and there'd be protests. Oh, no, they can't protest over there, can they? They get locked up.
Doha. Well, at least they got Qatar Airways from Cardiff Airport, haven't they? So we should be able to get direct flights at least.
Yeah, that's fair point. Just bung the...
Yep, highest roller now, and I've won the highest amount.
Oh, so are you going to be the richest user?
No, Phil Trav.
Oh yeah, he's got like pretty much 60 million credits. You've got 51 million credits.
Yeah,
that's not bad.
124 million today.
And like, there's a big drop off then. To third place, Kiffer's got 26 million. So yeah, you and Trav are blazing a trail.
What did I
bet on? I bet on something, didn't I? Let's have a look.
Did you put Kiefer Moore or something?
Oh, did I? Oh shit!
Should be a touch, did it? Should have got him back.
Let me see. How do I find my bets?
Papa, you went 48 million today, wasn't it?
Yeah, with including the return. About 24 million. So Sky had they always do it. Most sellers have one shot on target, evens. It's like it's guaranteed to have one shot on target every game, isn't he? And so I put a proper bet on. I only put a £5 on, so I won a tenner on that. And on the thing, I put all my 24 million credits on it. Obviously, one double.
But Travis still gazumped you, didn't he?
Yeah, he puts a few bets on, doesn't he?
What did you actually bet on?
Mo Salah to have one shot on target, which was a Sky boost thing. So,
right.
So they put it evens on Sky, so I matched it on the betting, and I whacked 24 million on it.
Yeah, here's the. I bet on Cardiff to win 3-0, 3-1, or 3-2, which they did not do.
Well, Ruben Colwell missing that one at the end there.
Yeah, oh, shit. Yeah, that would. Oh, yeah, I put 4 million, and that was 12-1. That would have put me right up there.
Yeah, it would have.
Ah, shit. Thanks a bunch, Colwell.
Should have blasted
it. Are people doing a lot of betting? I don't even keep track.
It's loads now. I remember when I first become a bookie, like the so you can look, if you look on the betting bit and you go down, you click on categories and you go down, it tells you how much has been staked, how much has been paid out. And I think there was only sort of like a 40 million difference in credits. Now I think it's loads. It's like 500 million has been. It's nuts. I suppose because there we are. It was in like double figures in the start of October. Obviously, since everyone's become more and more, and since like the credits been going up, it's like putting more bets on, and like Paul Mullin winning everything, apart from today.
Probably.
I put 0-0 up as well. I said no goal scorer, 0-0. Nobody put a bet on it.
God, blimey, yeah. So yeah, 16,000 wages.
Yeah.
No.
So, 500 million staked.
Yeah. That's going all right then.
It was only a couple of weeks ago. It was something like only like 50 million difference or something like that. I was reading it. I think it was Splot Diaper something up. He said gambling's a problem on you or something like that. He put. Yeah, and it's like a 50 million difference. Now it's bloody 200 odd million difference.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad people are giving it a blast. Does anybody bother with the lottery?
Yes,
Yeah.
Done my 5 tonight.
Hey?
Done my 5 bets lottery tonight.
I thought you were one now.
Oh, did anyone watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire last night?
Oh, Harry Redknapp, yeah.
I watched it after you said.
Have you?
They were hinting, weren't they? Like, is it like?
Colonel, have you seen it?
Like,
I know, but I saw you posting about it. Is it in? Is it on the off-topic forum?
Yeah, go on YouTube. It's brilliant. Yeah.
Jeremy Clarkson was like, yeah, but you can use.
He was trying to talk him out of it, didn't he?
I know it.
Who was John Rambo? And he said Bruce Willis.
I do.
Yeah, three lifelines left. Ah, there we go. Yeah.
Is this one?
Your last chance to go away with nothing at all. This is your £1,000 safety net question.
I'm very, very droopy.
Who has played the Vietnam veteran John Rambo in 5 action films? Mel Gibson, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis, or Sylvester Stallone?
You know, I was only saying outside talking to one of the girls, the last time I went to the cinema was to see Dr. Zhivago with my wife when I was 17, right? Omar Sharif.
And Julie Christie.
Yeah. So now, I mean, I'm not sure whether it's Mel Gibson or Bruce Willis.
Well, the situation is bleak because you've only got £500.
Yeah.
If you get this wrong, you go away with absolutely nothing at all. But you do have 4 different.
I'm pretty sure it's Bruce Willis, but I'm not a cinema goer and I'm not even that great a film watcher, really, Jeremy. I'm watching sport all day on TV and
Well,
films.
you've got 50-50, 2 phone a friends. And then, of course, there's me sitting here.
Yeah, I don't want to waste one of you, really, but
It keeps you going.
yeah. What about? I'm sure it's Bruce Willis. 50-50.
If you're, well, are there any you don't know?
I don't think it's Sylvester Stallone. I don't think it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. I think it's Bruce Willis, but I'd hate to be wrong at this stage of the proceedings.
So you want to go 50-50?
Please.
Okay, computer, could we take away 2 randomly selected wrong answers, please?
I'll go see Bruce Willis.
Jerry back.
Final answer.
Final answer.
That's the wrong answer.
Is it? Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah. I'm struggling here to find the right words.
Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, I would have known that. I think all your phone and friends would have known it. But the truth of the matter is, Harry, you are leaving, and I've never said this to any contestant who's ever been on. In all the time I've been hosting this show, 4 years.
Nothing.
Okay, here's my final.
So have they changed the rules then? Because he said he could ask
the host. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's the lifeline.
Yeah, it used to be 3 lifelines, didn't it? But now it's 4 lifelines.
All right. But
And also as well, yeah.
His best guess.
Chris Talent before, wasn't it?
Yeah, and also as well, you can put the safe. You can you know when the 32,000 was like the what do you call it, the safety net. But now you can put that safety net wherever you want now.
All right.
Yeah. To be fair to Redknapp, he still forked out of his own pocket to pay to his charity.
Oh, that's good of him. He said, oh, the last film I saw was Dr. Zhivago, as if like Rambo was a recent movie.
So what's he been doing what was he doing in the early 80s?
Playing football and managing, probably.
Yeah, he would watch movies. Fucking hell. What other? Oh, I showed this, didn't I? The Bamba. What was the other thing I was going to show? I wanted to. I can't remember what it was. It was another Bamba video that people have probably forgotten.
Is that Wits in that photo? Yeah, it is, isn't it? There.
Yeah.
7 there.
Is that the Christmas chant Bamba one?
No,
No, it's just Bamba having to fight with Warnock.
Yeah.
No, you're thinking of another Bamba video, not this one.
Yeah, I actually was in a Warnock video. Oh, I can't remember. What other video should I put on here now? Football stuff that have happened.
I tell you what was good was when Pilkington scored in the last minute against Sheffield United.
Oh yeah,
that was amazing.
I remember watching that. We didn't deserve that, but that was a proper shit house. That was, wasn't it?
It was. I remember being in the pub watching that, and like even the commentators were screaming.
It was a proper shit house point, wasn't it?
They battered us.
Yeah.
Time will be played. It'll begin.
There's snow around the ground.
On the left-hand side of the Cardiff area, Manga does well to out-muscle Donaldson, then nicks the ball away from him. Then Medine is fouled by Donaldson. Free kick to Cardiff. Etheridge comes all the way out of his area to take.
He was a good physical player though, but wasn't he?
Do you know where is Etheridge still playing?
The referee told Etheridge to move the ball back.
Yeah, he's at Birmingham, isn't he?
COVID, though, didn't he?
Yeah, he did have COVID at the start of the season.
This is amazing. I remember watching this.
Astonishing. Launches it 50 yards in the air. Morrison loses out, but Manga recycles possession on halfway, volleys the ball forward. Patterson wins that in the air. Grujic wins the second ball. Medine the third. Pilkington! Yes! Yes! Anthony Pilkington for Cardiff City has equalised with a superb volley! What a point this could be in the Bluebird season. Incredible stuff. The away end is going crazy at Bramall Lane. Wonderful technique from Pilkington. Incredible composure. Cardiff City win 3 flick-ons in the space of a matter of seconds, and the third and final finds Pilkington in the right-hand side.
You got to admit, though, we played some awful football, though, didn't we?
And volleys it into the turf, wide of Simon
Come on,
Moore,
Norris.
back of the net.
We spoke about many times about Anthony Pilkington and how he's performed magic when he's needed to in the Cardiff City shirt.
Is that the season? Oh no, it wasn't that season. What season was it? Patterson was our top goal scorer.
No, that was that season. Yeah,
Yeah. Promotion season.
Because O'Hare just didn't.
Yeah.
It's reminded us of several over the
Live up to the hype, did he?
Even in the first half, had more than an air of Preston at home and Millwall.
Because I thought O'Hare was going to be the next. He's supposed to be the next Boothroyd, wasn't he?
Oh, remember when he finally scored and he was like, "I'm back."
Yeah.
No, you ain't, mate.
Southampton away.
That was it.
Yeah.
Hang on, what did I dog it?
Oh, hang on. Was it Bamber had a fight with a steward or something?
Oh, was that Southampton away?
Oh, when he scored.
Yeah.
Bamber scored. Yeah, so that was the same game as the
and the steward tried to wrap his arms around him and he couldn't.
So Bamber jumped into the crowd to celebrate, didn't he? And the steward.
Did he take off his shirt and they? Oh no, that was a different.
Oh no, that was Brighton at home.
Yeah.
Didn't a City fan broke his glasses or something and Bamber bought him new ones or something?
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. What game was that?
That was Southampton away in the Prem, wasn't it? The crowd when that O'Hare goal went in, the celebrations were just incredible, wasn't it?
Oh shit! Is this the Prem?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't show it, can I?
Can
you? No, because we get the stream. Oh god, I wonder if the stream's gone already. Because every time I put Premier League stuff on, they cut straight away.
They're very switched on with that, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. With EFL stuff, right? They let us show it, but they demonetize the video, which is fine. But if it's Premier League, it just gets cut. They turn the stream off. It's let's see. The Gloss Blues posted. So yeah, Gloss Blue said we're suspended off YouTube. Fuck, that'll take all day to sort out tomorrow.
Where's Gloss Blue? Why can he come on?
Well, he can't see us now. He's not seeing us now, is he? Oh, fuck. I wonder if YouTube will come back if no, I've turned it off. That's a bummer, that is. Well, if you could think of any other incidents that happened outside of...
Just clicked on it. It's working on YouTube on my phone.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are we back?
Yeah.
All right, I'll post a message now. Oops. Oh, back up now, says Gloss Blue. Nice one. Yeah. Thank you, Gloss. Oops, I did it.
No, we should do like a special guest edition on you.
Yeah.
We should try and get Die Hunt on you.
God, fuck off. We'd never get him off.
No.
Yeah, we might.
If you had to choose, would it be Brownie or Die Hunt?
Oh, Die Hunt. Everything. It would be though.
Yeah. Is it? Did you watch the Petty Squabbling with him and
Can't say I wasted my time, to be honest, mate.
It's honestly it's worth a laugh, I think.
Can't say I wasted my time.
What was that?
Oh, him and Brownie and Dyer's massive fallout.
Oh, they keep. Do you know that that newspaper or that online website, news website? I think is run by Daya. I think it's called Global News or something like that.
24/7 or something. Yeah.
They keep submitting links to the to our forum Facebook group, and they've been laying into Brownie a lot. I've read some of the articles. I didn't approve them for the page, but yeah, they're really smearing the shit out of Brownie from every angle. They're saying that. Well, I don't want to repeat it, but yeah, they are laying into him. I think Brownie said something mean about Daya's wife or something, didn't he? So he's really fighting back.
Yeah, he said that his missus should go and get checked or something because he's been sleeping with prostitutes or something.
Oh, that'll do it. Yeah, fucking hell. Yeah, but some of those articles, good, frightening stuff. He's really sticking into it because, like, Brownie was, wasn't he? He's standing for MP or something somewhere.
Merthyr Council.
Merthyr Council. Yeah, that's it. and then he ran some recruitment agency after that, didn't he? And
the bloke's a fantasist.
Yeah, he ran some really nasty adverts or something featuring like Hitler and stuff. Adverts for a recruitment agency with Hitler in them.
Oh, Fred West.
Fred West. It's bizarre. But yeah,
because I guess him attention. That's why.
Yeah, it worked, but it didn't. Well, not enough
in the wrong way.
Business running, yeah. Yeah, Bluefoo says we're back. Yeah, oh, good. Oh well, so we can't watch Premier League stuff. That's all. Well, it's good to know that people are watching us though on a forum. Norris is our own version of Die Hunt, says Gloss Blue. Oh dear me! So what?
Head to head tonight,
hey,
it's been head to head tonight. Norris and Gloss.
I think it's a jealousy. Norris.
He wants to be like Norris. He wants to be like Norris. He does.
Yeah.
The new Norris. Yeah, Gloss. Why won't you come on, mate, and speak to us? It'd be interesting to see because you seem to be a bit wound up today, actually, if you don't mind me saying so, Gloss.
He's ran out of honey. He's ran out of honey whiskey, I think.
Shouldn't we be pleased, Gloss? After the run we've been on, we should be happy, shouldn't we? Let us know, Gloss. I can't think about videos to put on, to be honest.
Well, it's got to be Championship. May as well have a look at some of the Dave Jonesy era, is it?
Yeah.
Well, Joe Ledley retired, haven't he? I don't know whether he got his goals.
Ledley goals. Whoops, shit.
That shouldn't be any Premier League stuff for us, will it? So.
Yeah, I'm sure it's his Scottish goals, isn't it?
How's your new job going, Ross?
What's that?
How's your new job going?
Yeah, right. I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest.
Perfect.
Yeah. There we are.
Good day, was.
What a kit that was.
Yeah, it was a nice kit, wasn't it? I like the silver kit. Remember the Camarasa era silver kit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did he actually play in that? Or he played in Wednesday?
Played against Chelsea in it?
I like that kit as well, but I think he only played it once.
You played Leicester, you played Chelsea in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I can't remember anybody else, to be honest. This is still playoffs.
Yeah, this is a poor quality video.
Yeah.
I doubt we get chucked off YouTube for this. They probably it is.
This is the don't stay on the don't run on the pitch game, wasn't it?
Oh, really?
We ended up losing.
Get the state of this video. It's bizarre that YouTube will chuck you off YouTube for showing YouTube videos.
Old Indian Park used to curve, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You had a little hill in the middle.
Yeah. He played for. Is that the striker that played for Wolves?
He was Scottish, wasn't he? Chris Uwalumu?
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, it's cool. Do you know a big hand man?
Yeah.
Was it you in the background with the Bob Green bomber jacket on?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
Well, I was only 100 meters 50 yards away from you. I used to sit in the gantry.
Oh, really?
Unfortunately, by giant.
Oh shit. Yeah, I mean, we would jump up that way where you see me emerging from in that picture. If it was like raining, we'd sit up there where it was just a bit out of the rain, but if it was a nice day, we'd go down the front and smoke a joint right by the front. It must have, the linesman must have been like, fucking hell, it stinks of weed. But I used to love it. I used to love Ninian Park.
Yeah, it's a great one.
It was wicked. We played Ajax, didn't we, in the pre-season friendly?
Yeah.
And that's the Three Little Birds song, which become famous with them, haven't they?
Yeah.
Like,
was that when we signed Bothroyd?
It was that season, yeah. So, but the Three
I
Little
think
Birds.
he was that night we signed him, and he was in the ground.
Yeah. But Ali Yassin played Three Little Birds, didn't he? And that's where it became famous for them.
And they kept him behind him and they sang it.
Diane. They had Jan Klaas Huntelaar playing for Ajax. And they just had Euro 2008 and Netherlands are amazing. They have Van Basten as manager. Their football was amazing. But I remember Diane was stood outside watching. So Jan Klaas Huntelaar got what's the name with a move to Real Madrid, but like he's about to move to Real Madrid. He moved like I don't know whether it's like 6 months later or whatever it was, but he's like being touted for the move. And I remember Jan Klaas Huntelaar got off the bus, and he turned around to Jan Klaas and said, 20 million, you're not worth 2p.
Didn't the Ajax fans didn't they do the let's all do the conga chant as well?
Who?
The Ajax fans at that pre-season friendly at Ninian Park. Didn't they do let's all do the conga? Let's all do the.
They were nuts. God, he thought it smelled of weed the best of times. It was bloody mad that night. That day.
What season was it we played Racing Santander pre-season as a warm-up? Do you remember?
That was 2000. Was that Dave? Was that under? Was that the 2007-8 season? When we signed Robbie Fowler.
Oh right.
I remember after we made the FA Cup final again last season in the Park, we played in that Portuguese Cup. Do you remember we won it? But somebody did a runner with a cup or something, or the money, didn't they?
We won it. Did we beat Algarve or something in the final? Or Celtic? No, it was Celtic. It was Celtic, wasn't it? We beat Celtic.
Celtic, Middlesbrough, and it was like
Portuguese team.
Yeah, like Gramerish or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, we beat Celtic. Yeah, I think
we won it.
Yeah, Celtic had the wooden spoon or whatever it was.
Yeah.
It's the same. Remember, because under Trollop we had that German tournament that we won as well, didn't we?
I can't remember, mate.
In Paul Trollop's pre-season friendly, we went to that. We did that trip to Germany, and we played like 3 teams in one evening, and we won the little tournament that that was doing. I think we played like St. Pauli and teams like that.
St. Pauli,
yeah.
Kloss Blue just says he's in a stinking mood, so he's not coming on.
If he was on, you're getting a neck, Nozza.
Old hairy arms.
Old hairy arms. Look at that lineup.
Gabadon, Leggy, Mark Bonner, Cavs, Willie Boland, Ernie. You know what? I was in the Grange End for this match. I was only a kid. We ran to the pitch. I remember that there's John Charles there. But I remember we were on the pitch. I was on with my father. I remember there was a surge by the police, like they pushed the crowd back. But he trampled. My father plucked me out of the crowd like that, like a puppy with a scruff. You could laugh. Wow. Straight out.
I was at the ball bank. I was, and my mate was so drunk he left half time, and he said, "I'll be back now." And some guy threw a pass here and hit some Leeds player in the head.
Remember the streaker on there?
No, I can't do that.
The streaker. Mark Viduka, what a goal that was. They were brilliant Leeds at that point, weren't they? They were
top of the league, weren't they?
Top of the Premier League, yeah.
Yeah, they had Rio Ferdinand in the back, didn't they?
Yeah, Robbie Fowler there.
Yeah, because Ridsdale was bloody skit. Well, he was giving them money that they didn't have, didn't he, at that time?
Who got sent off? We see it now, isn't it?
Alan Smith.
Alan Smith, that was it. They said he elbowed Leggy, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
There he is. What a free kick this was.
That was my favourite night to watch in Cardiff. And especially because there's a lot of Leeds fans in Bargood.
A lot of Leeds fans everywhere. 70s, people growing up there, weren't they? Like,
and as you come to the ground, there was a couple of Leeds fans all from Bargood, and my mates went, unlucky boys, and he went, fuck up, I beat you fucking in Bargood.
The Soul Crew was strong at that time, wasn't it? Wasn't it like a documentary, like a panorama documentary? And this,
yeah, BBC Hooligans.
And there were some Leeds fans crying. Well, like Leeds fans were crying after the game because they were so intimidated.
Yeah, no, somebody got hit by a brick, didn't they? One of these.
All coins are thrown in and all stuff. They were very intimidated.
Nasty stuff.
I suppose it wasn't all good in those days down in Indian Park, was it?
No.
There was always a chance you'd go home injured.
I think a man, because he walked on the pitch, didn't he? He walked around and he antagonised the Leeds fans, didn't he?
Yeah, David O'Leary. Look at him kicking off.
What happened to it? He was a good manager, he was, but then he stopped managing.
He went to Villa, didn't he? He had a decent record at Villa.
Villa won today, didn't they?
2 minutes. Last 5 minutes, they will score 2.
It's like Alan Kirbishley. He's another one that sort of had a good record but stopped managing.
Yeah, Charlton, then West Ham, was he?
Yeah, he hasn't had a job since as a manager since West Ham, and that was like 13, 14 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes people just don't want to touch him with a badge pole. Sometimes, do they? I don't know whether this is a wicked tackle by Youngie. Bang,
lovely.
That's like I think you put. Was it you? Colonel, you put like the best tackles you've seen by that. I think that's probably the best tackle I've seen.
Yeah.
You know what Scott Young reminded me of? He reminded me of, like, you remember Malcolm Mackay when he was a player as a defender? He had a similar sort of style, centre half, no nonsense. Do you think?
I can't remember ever watching Mackay, to be honest.
Because Malky was a centre half like Scott Young was, and they kind of look identical a bit, don't they?
I had to look back at Steve Morrison's games for Wales. So I didn't even realise he had 20 caps for Wales. I knew he played for Wales, but it's just erased from my memory.
I think he scored. He scored in Gary Speed's last game, didn't he?
Yeah, he scored.
Oh, Norway.
Yeah.
Brother said to me, he said, I didn't realise Steve Morrison was that Steve Morrison. I said, well, I. But there was a security guard with Sam Mann there.
Yeah.
It's Mark, and he's in a hooligan book I got, and you used to be a bouncing blisters.
I thought you were about to say Marcus Lee.
No, he couldn't bounce a fucking ball. But
Leo,
because Mark is a head of a security firm, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah, Mark Amara. He's working Bargain blisters.
He was nuts, Sam, wasn't he? He was fucking mad.
Oh, he's bonkers.
He's suing us now, isn't he?
He's been suing us for the last 15 years, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He got made life president or whatever it was.
He still owns the rights to the stadium name, doesn't he?
Does he?
No, he doesn't.
No,
he doesn't have the naming rights, no.
So why have we still kept to the Cardiff City Stadium? I'm surprised that Tan hasn't really
sold it.
Yeah, advertised it as like Berjaya Stadium or something.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm glad. I'm glad though. I like the Cardiff City Stadium.
I'd hate to be like a sponsor name.
Yeah.
Yeah, because wasn't it Newcastle? I think Mike Ashley was going to call it the Sports Direct Stadium? Or
So it
what is
was, yeah, but the
Yeah.
new owners now will say we strip all our way.
But I remember, was it Rotherham? They had like, or someone like Scunthorpe or Rotherham called like the McCain Oven Chip Stadium or something stupid.
Scarborough, that wasn't it, years ago. The McCain Oven Chip Stadium.
Yeah.
Unless they had the Crisp Bowl.
Yeah.
Or the Walkers Stadium, yeah.
Swansea's called the Swansea.com Stadium, isn't it? It's a bit weird. At least it's Swansea, though, eh?
Yeah, well.
They're fighting in the crowd,
What was
each
Liberty
other.
meant to be?
Hey?
What was the Liberty meant to be?
Swansea today, they were like, they were sort of fighting amongst themselves. They put a Union Jack flag in and they chucked them out.
Yeah, we were looking at that earlier.
Oh,
It didn't look like much of a fight. It was just people booing.
No,
yeah.
12 fingers shuffling about.
I'm going to grab a can of stick.
What about the playoff final in 2003? Andy Campbell's goal.
QPR?
Yeah.
That was a good deal.
Fond memories of that. Just after I met my missus, or like a week after, and we were in a game in Billabong.
I don't tell you that. If you're in the goal, it was you can't see me.
It was a shit game other than that goal.
It's so funny that both teams are all managed by Ian Holloway in the playoffs we faced in the finals.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, what's that? Was that his door? He had the creepiest door in history. There you go. The goal that started it all.
Wasn't that like his first goal since he scored like that 5 goals in 4 games loan stint or something?
He's another one we gave a contract to after an initial good start and then gave us nothing.
Yeah. Well, he gave us. How much was that promotion cost? I think he's more than repaid the fee, I think.
Yeah, fair play to him. I can't. I've spoken to him a couple of times on Twitter, actually. He's a nice bloke.
Yeah, he's a coach. He's a coach for a team now, isn't he?
Is he?
Women's league.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
That shirt is so big. Much too big for him. Let's have a look at Hudson score.
Lenny Lawrence just looks like a PE teacher, doesn't he?
It was Derby, wasn't it? Let it go!
Well, funny if I told my brother about this, we were actually in the Canton stand to watching this.
Oh, yeah. The commentator cracks me up. What a goal!
Fielding putting pressure on. Rather Mason putting pressure on Fielding. Hudson shoots from distance. What an effort! What a goal! What a goal! Unbelievable goal from the captain! Oh, would you believe?
That must be a different.
I actually think Volks edges it. I think.
No.
I think Volks is more further out, isn't it?
He's a clumsy old centre half, isn't he?
Unleashed a pin perfect strike. Fielding backpedaling could do nothing about it.
Do you see me in the crowd?
Well, viewers, that's worth turning into these extended highlights.
The keeper falling over helped.
Yeah.
That looks like Stephen Bywater, doesn't it?
Oh, fucking Bywater. Jesus Christ. I wonder if there's like a Bywater compilation.
Oh, don't put that on.
There's definitely what's his name? That Finnish goalkeeper that we had, Engelson. Against...
There's a video here called Stephen Bywater's best saves for Cardiff, and it's 11 seconds long. Oh, shit. And half of it's an intro. Yeah. Oh, fucking hell.
Have you seen? Remember Engelsson against Birmingham when he played?
He cocked it up.
Yeah, it was a pass back, didn't he? And he mistrolled it, and the ball ended up rolling in the.
I met Enkelman down in
Enkelman, that's it.
On the Vela Glamorgan end of season 2. I've been to a couple of them, and his missus was absolutely stunning. I tell you what, I don't believe. And Jay Boss was at the time. Well, he was respectable football, wasn't he? But
who am I searching for? Yeah, no.
Is it Enkelman? See, when he was Villa keeper.
Enkelman Villa.
Yeah, the mistake they did. Yeah, that's it. There. The second video. That's that one. Yeah.
I think the Premier League, is it?
Nah, it's very old.
All right. Oh shit, that's grim.
the fan run on and give him a tap on the back as well.
Oh Jesus!
Smithies.
No, of the Welsh keeper, wasn't it? Ward, remember he's Italy in a friendly.
Oh shit! Yeah, we got a very grim week for us.
Oh, and also as well, I watched another video. I think a Man United fan called Roy Keane a fucking prick outside the stadium. And Roy Keane was like, "Oh, you're such a big man after a couple of pints."
You know what I was saying? No. What are you watching?
That's it. That.
Okay. We're watching it.
Yeah, look.
I'm signed autographs. Like what? You like what? What do I do? What do you do? You've had a few drinks. They got big. You take it all of me. All right, you've had a few drinks. You've had a few drinks. You can tell. What you got? 2 pints. Yeah. Until I get into the election.
Yeah, fair play to Roy Keane.
You could tell Roy Keane he's grown up a bit. He's walking away. But if that was, I don't know, a long time ago, he'd have bloody decked him. He would.
Yeah. They put up with some shit, don't they? And Roy Keane doesn't. He doesn't suffer fools, does he? Fair play to him. He never has. We should have known when he didn't get on well with Mick McCarthy.
Well, can you blame him? I wouldn't be surprised. That's why he because he called him a shit manager as well. I wouldn't be surprised because he tried to play his Irish team like fucking long ball negative.
Yeah.
Because imagine like being managed under Alex Ferguson and Brian Clough to be managed under Mick McCarthy.
Yeah, to go from
the drop in standard must be incredible.
Gone again. Oh fuck! So we got shut off again. Back up. Just that second we watched the Premier League clip. Gone again. Fucking hell! I'm back. Gone again. Jesus Christ!
What even Premier League videos from 20 years ago?
Looks like it. 4 minutes ago. Gone again. Yeah. Jesus, we're up and down like a yo-yo.
Look out.
That was ITV footage though.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Premier League maybe bought it or something. I don't know.
Zero. There's no way we're down there.
But you could show like old FA Cup games and things like that.
Well, I'll find out when I get my notes from YouTube. Let me have a look if they've emailed me. Live stream copyright notice. Stream was interrupted. Yeah, it doesn't specify who. Why he was interrupted, but yeah.
I can't believe how quick it is doing that.
I know. It's crazy, isn't it? They can scan your video while it's happening against every other piece of video they've got and instantly take you down and put you back up when it's finished. It's mad. Absolutely crazy. All right. You're up now, says Class Blue. Thanks for keeping us updated, boss. This bloody nightmare. We don't know what we can show.
Going up and down more than bloody Dr. Lecter's knickers.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I found that quite a funny thread that you put up, Stance, the Christmas present one. I thought that was pretty funny.
What was that?
What was it? You don't remember the thread you put up? The what to get for Christmas?
Yeah, which one?
I remember them. No, I thought the thread was funny.
Oh, he's just ordered Popeye his new incontinent pants so he can walk home safely after a night out. Look how full they are.
I need bigger than that.
Moving on, buddy.
Obsession for Dr. Lecter.
Obsession for men.
Oh yeah, obsession for men. Yeah, fair point. For Stanty, some water.
Oh yeah. You put forward Neil Warnock's book again. My Kind of Club.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Just have it all piled up and burned. Brentford.
Brentford calendar. That's for me.
Oh, yeah.
Ampadu.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, on my keyboard. There we go. Live on the stream. There you go. There you go. What a beaut.
I thought they were left in 2009, I thought.
Mr. Brown Chocolate Cock.
Toilet paper thing. I'd rather read Twilight. Yeah.
He's got a Cardiff City flag. He's got a Wales flag. What you buy for the man who has everything. That's for me, apparently. I'd put a trans flag up, no problem. Send it to me.
Speaking of trans, have you seen the Harry Potter stuff, the 20-year anniversary? But they haven't invited the J.K. Rowling, and she wrote it because she said something about trans people before. And all the actors have gone against it. Hang on, she made them famous. It's because of her, they're all famous. And they're all millionaires.
It's Twitter. Twitter have gone bonkers again, and they tell their own story. They make it up half the time, and they said that she's a transphobe, and
because she said trans blokes who've turned into women can't have periods. What?
Yeah, and apparently that's offensive. I know, it's weird, isn't it? There you go. 3 free credits to make you love one smile.
So I'm after Trav now. Anyway, I'm bloody gaming on him now.
Right up there. Let me see. Go on in. 1, 2, 3. There you go. I've numbered them.
Oh, I go 2. I'll go 1. Yeah, I'll go 1, 2, 3. Yeah. That's not including him.
Number 3 I go.
What would you do?
3. No, 4, 1, 3.
4, 1, 3.
No, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's that your favourite form? You talking about Cardiff City formations, yeah?
No, I just said in the club. I fucking ref now.
He's having to go on the hef.
Has anyone seen latest Carol Vorderman's Wales?
Oh, she does my head in.
Oh, I watched him out, buddy.
Oh, I think she's minging.
She's matured. No, she's matured like a wine. She hasn't she?
She hasn't. Oh, the plastics out, haven't they?
Come on now, boys, get a grip. Next thing we slide the knee bounce off.
Stand. I would stand.
Like, what am I searching for?
Denise Welsh.
Carol Vorderman.
Yeah, what about her? What's she done?
Oh, I've seen some pictures of her in a bloody dragging Wales for the rugby, with
What's
a
a
big
picture,
with a knockers hanging out.
Oh, I
And
want to take a video. Let's have a look.
what's your problem?
No problem. I'm just saying. She looks.
Yeah.
She's like a wine.
A wine?
What? Shit.
Wales drag.
Like a Foster's.
I thought you liked Vorderman stand.
I love her, but
Oh, there you go. That's the one.
Oh, that one. Oh.
This.
perfect.
Oh yeah. Look at the size of those knockers.
Perfect.
Fakies, mate.
Are you talking about the bra ones?
60. Oh, she's 60. Oh, my God.
I mean, come on, you would, wouldn't you? Come on.
Well, yeah, I would, but...
See, there you are then. There you are then.
I think Ross was slagging off, was he?
Huh?
Sorry, no, Ross was slagging off, was he?
Yeah, you said she was minging.
Yeah, she is.
I would
was
listen
going
to
to say
him.
no. Like, you know.
He likes Daniel Westbrook.
No, you no, that's your bid.
Daniel West, she's all right.
What?
Daniel Westbrook. Is that the one that plays Ronnie Mitchell in EastEnders?
Yeah, Ross likes her.
No, you like her. She's your favourite bird. And Denise Welsh.
Kim Marsh. I like her.
Oh, she's another rough one.
My favourite one is
like Denise Welsh.
Was it? Is that what's her name? Helen Flanagan. Is that her name?
Kerry Katona. They're all in the same bloody bracket.
You know the one that played Tina on Corrie? Is it Helen Flanagan? Wasn't it?
She's with Scott Sinclair, isn't she?
Keegan, isn't it?
Oh, look at that. That's disgusting.
But a high look.
Thing is, you got.
Oh, he is quite. Age in a van.
They made all this effort to get Catherine Jenkins and Charlotte Church, and they barely showed them. They should have been they should have just put the camera on them for the whole thing.
I don't know what Charlotte's Church looking like now.
Let's find out.
I met them Max Boyce in the club.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's back when we went train, so I fingered him.
You fingered him?
No, I didn't. You forgive me.
I thought I heard that wrong.
She looks like Carol Baskin.
I tell you what, did you watch the second season after?
Yeah. At the end of it was good. Yeah.
That Jim Stack, he's fucking nuts.
Oh, and also as well, see the amount of weight that Adele has lost.
Who?
Adele. See the amount of weight that she's lost.
Why was she fat?
She's on tomorrow, isn't she?
Look how thin she is now. Look at her.
AIDS.
Oh, go on then. Hello.
You would, wouldn't you? Come on.
You probably wouldn't have about 10 years ago, though. That's the thing.
I'd rather be bigger.
2010.
Oh yeah, she was big there. Oh yeah.
Oh right, I see. Yeah, bit on the large side. Yeah, a bit of a chubster.
Like man.
Been on the pizza deal ones a bit too much, you know.
Yeah, but
honestly, see, it's night and day now. Look the way she looks now compared to then.
Here you are, it's 2010, 2020 there. Photo.
Ross, you cold, you?
What?
You got a hoodie on. Are you cold or did you too tight about the thing on?
Always wear a hoodie.
Yeah.
Oh, give us the smallest picture. Yeah, she has trimmed down, eh?
I go for the left one, I would.
Oh, yeah?
Well, would you stand more of a chance to the left one, would you, than the right?
Probably.
Yeah, no, I was saying about Tiger King. God, he was mad, that fella, wasn't he? The Tim Stark, whatever his name was.
With all the guns.
Yeah, he was nuts.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
I'm glad he got. I'm glad they took him down. He was just bonkers. He was all
He went
mouth.
on the run, didn't he?
Yeah, he was a proper mouthy yank, and they took him down. And I'm glad he was in tears at the end, wasn't he?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, bellend. In fact, all the bad guys on Tiger King got taken down, and the animals taken to a proper sanctuary, which was good.
I know that's bad about. I thought it was bad about the when the fella says like, imagine taking your knuckle off, wouldn't it? Where they
chopping the cat's claws off. Yeah,
yeah. So
and
like
then that guy, he put his favorite animals in the back of a van and just hid them somewhere and just left them.
Yeah, for dead. Yeah,
for dead. Cunt.
Yeah, it really was.
Americans, are they? The tigers.
Tiger King, yeah, they got like more.
I'm not sure it's true, but I reckon it's more like captive tigers in America or lions, wherever, than there's wild. I don't know if that's true, but it's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. I've heard that. Yeah, crazy statistic.
They all got mullets.
Is that what? All got mullets?
Yeah, they all got mullets, haven't they? Like every single one of them. It's like, never
Well,
heard of
so Joe said he must have a couple of these.
Uh-huh.
Joe said he must have a couple of cats.
Yeah.
Well, Paddy Maguire walking about with his 9 dogs and his couple of big cats.
Yeah. I see that. I tell you what's been gathering a bit of paces on the forum is that fella who got off with shooting people, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Shooting people?
The American fella got found not guilty.
Oh, Rittenhouse. Carl Rittenhouse. Yeah.
Yeah. You're bloody mad.
That's
Like
the
the
thing,
gun
there's
laws.
more
Nuts, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, America's just I wouldn't want to. I used to want to go there just to see what it's like, but I don't think I want to go anymore.
But it makes you wonder, like, going up, like, if you go just over the border to Canada, it's a different world.
Yeah. Yeah, much nicer. Friendlier people.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, Turkey, some of that, is it?
Well, that's a Swedish flag there, so I don't know where. Jesus Christ, you can't even see the pitch. No wonder flares ain't allowed over here.
They get thrown on, though, don't they? People smuggle them in somehow.
Yeah, up the old prison wallet.
Are you doing another show on Wednesday?
Yeah, after the game, yeah, should do.
I would say undecided is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Like, surely they must know you've got one game to save.
It's bonkers, isn't it?
Thing is, they're saying about like, they should be beating Watford and all. He's actually come up against a better manager who's won the Premier League in recent years.
Yeah. I think you're sacked at Fulham, though, didn't he?
Well, Fulham are going down anyway.
Yeah. You know, that's the thing. That's what's annoying because the players at Leicester they just they threw him under the bus, didn't they?
David Moyes took Sunderland down. Look how good he is now.
I know. I think Sunderland they were just a badly run club, didn't they?
It's a bit like Fulham. They were going down. It's like Ranieri is obviously a good manager.
Yeah, I just want to know why the players after winning the Premier League decided to stop playing for him. Because he was sacked the next season, didn't he?
Well, they're closer to the bottom three than they are to Chelsea, aren't they? Points.
Who are?
So Man United, because they obviously want to be winning. They've got Ronaldo now. They want to be winning the league, but they're closer to the bottom three than they are. They're 12 points off Chelsea, the top of the league, and I think they're 8 or 9 points off the bottom three.
Look at that record: lost, won, lost.
Yeah.
I don't think Alex Ferguson's advice has been very good to the club, is it?
No.
I don't know, it seems like he's still running the show, doesn't it? Like sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, he advised David Moyes, didn't work out, and he obviously advised for Ollie to be brought in.
He advised Cardiff to bring Ollie in as well.
I think that wasn't there rumours. I think wasn't Ferguson against Ole Gunnar Solskjaer coming here because he knew that tan was just a shambles.
Yeah, he thought Ollie was too good for us.
Yeah, that was it.
Well, he was wrong on that one because he weren't fucking good.
Because Spurs in 10th, I'd have thought they'd be doing better.
Yeah, they don't play till tomorrow, don't they?
Yeah, Conte now.
Yeah, they'll pick results up again.
They will with Conte. He's a good manager. He is.
You watch Kane, he'll start banging them in.
Yeah, he will under him. Like he got Conte. Not Conte. He got Lukaku playing, didn't he? Like really well for Inter Milan, didn't he?
That's correct. Yeah, and at Chelsea, he had he had Costa, didn't he?
Who's managing West Ham at the moment?
David Moyes.
They're doing well, aren't they? Very well.
Yeah, he's David Moyes. He's back to where he was when he was at Everton, didn't he? Because where Everton were around that position, they usually like around the top four, but they usually fall away near the end, don't they?
All right.
That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. Like West Ham. West Ham are like the similar club to Everton, aren't they? In terms of size. Maybe Everton is slightly bigger than West Ham, but
they lost today, though, didn't they?
Yeah. They lost to Wolves. Yeah.
They picked up Wolves. To be fair, they had a bad start, didn't they? But they've really picked up under this new manager. I don't think that Nuno was that great for them last season. It was a bit shit, really.
Eddie Howe's first game against Brentford, 3-3.
He's out. He's COVID, isn't he?
Oh yeah, so he is. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Yeah. he can still like have an influence, though, can he?
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, he'll have his coaches there, didn't he?
Leicester.
Yeah.
The Palace draw 3-3 as well, didn't they?
Yeah, they're 3-1 up. I think they were at one point.
Oh really?
Burnley, yeah. Benteke. He's starting to bang him in again recently, Benteke.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, 3-2 up, sorry. Yeah.
Because I remember, wasn't there a stat? I think Benteke didn't score a goal in, 50 games or something? He almost went like the whole season without scoring a goal. And
it seems like he's starting to get him playing again, isn't it, Vieira? He's coming and being pretty decent by looks. But,
yeah, the Palace, they're just a mid-table team, aren't they?
They're one of those sides who are hard to beat, but always get beat.
Yeah, they're
Norwich won, mind. Dean Smith, first game.
Yeah, against the team that got him sacked because his last game against when he was manager of Villa was Southampton.
Yeah, he lost. Yeah.
I can see why they appointed him, because if Norwich go down, Dean Smith, he's a good Championship manager, isn't he? He can take teams back up again.
So's Daniel Farke.
Yeah, but he's already took him down before, didn't he? And took him back up. But he obviously can't. I think they're trying to see. I know, because they're hoping that Dean Smith keeps him up, because he kept Villa up, didn't he, for 2 seasons?
Yeah, Jack Grealish, so didn't he? That's the difference.
Yeah, and they sold Buendia, their best player, Buendia, to Villa.
Yeah.
I think Steven Gerrard, he's just waiting for the Liverpool job. He is. He's saying that he can't say otherwise.
All he needs is a half decent record at Villa, maybe a couple of top halves, maybe even if they reach, say, top 8, top 6, and then you get a Liverpool.
Well, they were saying that with Klopp, when Klopp leaves, because he's not going to extend his new contract. Well, he's not going to renew it. Gerrard, he's just getting tailored up for to be his replacement.
I just read Barry Shitpeas has said he's very disappointed with your performance like Popeye. Barry Chippy, he's very disappointed with performance tonight. He wants to give him a 10 and super.
Get on the 10 and super.
What does he mean?
Too sober,
Norris
then.
makes it up as Gloss Blue said Norris makes it up as she goes along. And then Barry Shippey says, been watching Match of the Inquest, so only just settled down to watch this, and I'm bitterly disappointed by Popeye's performance this evening after last week's superb showing. Any chance of smashing down a couple of cans of 10 and super?
I had an all day last time. I've been on the piss since 11 last time, so.
Ross, who are you drinking tonight, buddy?
Bavaria.
Oh, it's not bad, eh? Cheap as well.
Yeah, it is. 21 quid for 24 cans. 4.5%. I thought not bad.
I'm on the old Budweiser, I am.
Yeah, king of beers.
Exactly. He's right.
What? Yeah. Oh my god.
Second thoughts.
She up with the golf.
She'll know you, won't she?
Can't take much more of that.
No.
No thanks, love.
Come on, we get it. What's in there? Two lesbians.
Kelly O'Hara. Who's that? The stats of Liverpool Arsenal. Yeah, that was
I watched that Ramsdale, that Arsenal keeper. He made about four or five quality saves.
Till he conceded the goal. It was a shame. No, I would say, yeah, he was good up until the point he conceded the first goal. Yeah,
he made a couple of good saves second half as well.
Yeah, there was Arsenal. They're just nowhere near the top four, are they?
Well, they're saying about their comeback. This was a game against a top four side. They had a shit start. They got on a comeback, didn't they? And they thought, oh, let's have a go against Liverpool, see how good we are. And actually, crap.
I don't think Arteta will be there long. I think he's just another
the little tough old Arteta and Klopp out.
Yeah, it was because was it Manny fouled? Because Manny fouled their player, and
yeah,
I saw a bit.
Paddy Poor, could you do me a favour? Put my Rangers bets up tomorrow. I'm going out in the morning.
What?
Can you put my Rangers bets up, please? I'm going out another club in the morning.
What bets?
Rangers.
Roof.
Yeah,
yeah. Who else do you want?
Oh, they'll do.
Hadji always scores.
Oh, him as well.
I'll put him up.
I'm out in the morning.
Is that Morel?
Gloss Blue likes Joe Morel, doesn't he?
Joe Morel, that's it.
Oh, he loves him.
He plays for Wrexham.
To be honest, I don't think Joe Morel's not a bad player.
Oh, you crap.
No, I don't think he's crap.
Rubbish.
He's not international footballer, but he's all right. He's neat and tidy. He doesn't do a lot, I agree with you, but he's not shit.
Oh, he is.
No, I don't.
Well, you don't start him against Belgium, do you? That's the thing.
Well, worked out, didn't it?
Oh, yeah, he's yellow carded. But no. I mean, there's better. It's like Page seems always seem to play Chris Gunter at the start all the time. Like we got Nico Williams. He didn't play Nico Williams at the start. Klopp has started to play. Klopp brought him on Champions League. It's like he's good enough for the Champions League football, but not good enough for start for Wales. And then all of a sudden he starts for Wales.
is odd, but I
Like
don't
how
think Joe
Gus getting
Morel
dropped.
is shit.
What's that?
I don't think Joe Morel is shit.
For Wales, he is.
Did you see that? That player got sent off for that. Funso Ojo sent off after an altercation with a Dundee United supporter. He did something wrong, but
the support went for him.
Yeah, he shoved him. He shouldn't have got sent off for that.
What happened there?
Yeah, here we go.
Look out.
What a prick. He
He
got sent off for that.
He got sent off for that.
That was nothing.
Disgraceful. I hope he never returns. That's worse than Appadus.
Fucking hell, what a cunt that ref is.
Some referees are, though. I was down in Plymouth, I think, years ago when sort of November time, England played Sweden. He scored an overhead kick from miles out.
Yeah.
Remember that?
That was good. Fair play.
Oh, it's unbelievable. There he is, Russell Brand.
Davis got a start. Did he do well? I didn't see much of the match. I don't suppose either you two did you? Or you three?
No, apparently they're saying he did something for the second goal. I know it was a corner. I don't know whether he won the corner or he put it in. I don't know.
I'd love to have watched that match. They fucked me right over in my stream today.
Well, like I said, I my grub. I've rushed home. I got home. I put the laptop on. Went to the VIP room to watch it. And, fuck. Radio Wales, Kevin Ratcliffe.
Yeah, I had to listen to it on Radio Wales for a while as well.
Yeah.
I managed to get it on my mobile for some reason. It worked on my mobile for a bit, and then that broke.
It's mad, isn't it, this day and age? Getting a stream of a championship game, which is not on telly, is difficult.
I know, it's bonkers.
Mitrovic makes me laugh. Remember we did the Ayatollah against Swansea a couple of weeks back. Do you reckon that was Harry Wilson told him to do it or something?
You look familiar.
Is he? What? South Wales rapist?
Who, this guy? Rapist jail for 6 years as police praise victims' courage. Look at the state on him. Look at his ears.
Well, look at his legs.
I think he's a Kifley boy.
Fucking hell.
Oh.
No offense on it.
Always proper scumbag looking fuckers, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's in Dr. Lecter's dungeon.
How did the egg get on?
They won.
Right at the end. Yeah, a kick right at the end.
Have I missed anything?
No.
Oh, loads. Yeah, Stanley stripped off.
Oh.
Yeah. Showed his chipolata.
So some chaps were kicking off outside. I just wanted to see what the commotion was.
What was the commotion?
Oh, nothing. Just a bit of mumbling.
Look at this. This little bastard of a ball boy not giving the ball to the keeper there.
Go and grab it. Do an Eden Hazard.
Yeah.
Swansea game,
that was good, that was.
Oh, Swansea, wasn't it?
Yeah, Swansea ball boy acted all like his ribs were caved in.
And he died over.
I heard you say I had to go. I need to go get another one, but my door it's really squeaky in there.
Yeah, it's creepy as hell.
Yeah, no.
What is Gloss on about now?
Oh, is he? All right, let's have a look. What's Gloss saying?
And make it up as she goes along. What's he talking about?
Oh, Norris makes it up as she goes along. Did you give him the? Yeah, you gave him the Z's. Off again. Oh, bloody hell. We go. Jesus Christ. The stream's off again.
Oh, yeah, because you probably showed that video.
He put up. Oh, no.
Can't do anything. Facebook don't give a shit. They just show everything.
The door's about to squeak again. I just moved into another room, that's all. Like, I've shifted living rooms. So I'm into, like, my old dining room, which I never went into anyway.
Oh, you've got 2 living rooms, you?
Oh, a dining room and a living room. So I've swapped. So I got myself a log burner in here because we've got a fireplace. So we swapped. That's why the Wi-Fi shit.
Fucking fireplace as well.
Yeah. And, yeah, so we swapped out. And the door in here, we haven't used it. It's all squeaky and
a door.
Ringing. Yeah, listen, no, I'm about to open it. I'll go get another beer. Listen to this now.
You are a squeak. Huh. You lucky.
Actually, this sounds better than it did last time.
A door, 2 living rooms, and a squeak. Right here, what were we doing?
That's a good footballing name, isn't it? Ibrahima Bakayoko.
Walk out.
Russell Slade has been spotted in Manchester.
Good. That's all they deserve for giving us Ole.
Yeah, Slade next, then Trollop. He'll
end up was it Slade? He'll end up cancelling Ronaldo's contract in January.
It'll be Zidane, surely, for Man United. It's got to be Zidane, isn't it?
Gabardon and Young.
Yeah, I can't. Other than Zidane, what's the other top quality manager available? I can't even think. Other than Zidane, I can't think of one.
Well, that's the thing. If they gave it a couple of weeks earlier, they would have been Conte, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I don't even think Conte would have been a good fit for Man United. I don't think.
Well, the thing is, with Zidane, though, he obviously won a few Champions League with Ronaldo. So.
Yeah. The thing is, though, with Zidane, though, his man management is a bit questionable, isn't it? The way he treated Bale.
Wow.
Oh, here's the last-minute kick for Wales against the Aussies.
I can't stand Town on Rugby Day. Oh
no.
Oh yeah, they closed Queen Street off, and I had to walk to Cardiff Central to take the train.
They closed
what a nightmare!
Yeah, they closed
the station. I thought you were saying they closed the street off.
No, Queen Street Station. No,
to be fair, I'm about to say they closed Queen Street. It's closed off. Anyway, there's nothing down there anymore, is there? Other than yobbos and tramps.
Yeah.
You're lucky. When did the Buckley do? They closed Barwood Town off for the Christmas festival.
They closed Barwood. Oh, the traffic.
No, Christmas festival, or it was.
Christmas festival.
Well, market stalls and kids there and bloody. But you know what they do. I spattered them, walked away.
I spat at him. Read this headline: Grandmother repeatedly drove Jaguar into neighbour's legs in row over £100.
Sounds like she's from fucking Emmerdale. She looks like Lisa. Remember Lisa Dingle from Emmerdale?
Nothing like her.
A bit slimmer, perhaps, but.
Oh, I bargained at Christmas festival in town today. Shut the old town off.
Is that blind boxing? We should do that on the ships, blind boxing.
Blind boxing?
Yeah. That's what we used to do, like at boxing tournaments, but we used to blindfold each other, put them on the flight deck of the ship, blindfold, like put the gloves on them, and they'd have a fight. Yeah, that'd be like our entertainment.
Naked, was it?
When we had we couldn't get television signal, so we used to have like tournaments like blind boxing.
Perfect.
Let's play that Steve Morrison video again just to annoy Gloss. The fist pump one. Oh, you just bashed it.
That was just a picture.
Hey, what
there you go.
Wearing glass again, is she?
Hmm.
No fucking. Yeah, but.
I wonder if we're even on at the moment. If we've been shut down.
Well, there's nothing to say on the thing where we're back up.
Gloss said 8 minutes ago, off again.
Yeah, there's nothing been on since.
Well, if you're watching us on Facebook, let us know if we're still on, if that makes sense.
I gotta be fair. I don't know what bloody you put up with it all, like all this on and off stuff. I wouldn't have a clue with all this IT stuff.
Yeah, it is difficult, I gotta say.
What next episode? That comedy show you're doing. What's the next episode you're doing?
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah, I've had a shit week, to be honest, and I just haven't done anything. I've done nothing all week long. And I really, the next video I want to do is the story of when Warnock told Nuno to fuck off repeatedly.
Oh yeah.
I thought that would make a funny video, so I'm going to get stuck into that now next week or this week coming.
I watched the program the other day. I think it was on I think it was on ITV4 or something like that, about football's funniest moments from the last few years, and they showed that the ending of that game against Wolves.
Yeah.
Yeah, that turned up in the documentary. Yeah,
it's a story worth telling.
Barry Shitby says we're up. We only went off for 10 seconds.
Oh really? Oh, they're pretty good then. They only snip out the bits that we're showing whatever's not allowed to be shown. Only off for 10 seconds. Yeah, fair play. Thanks, Barry, for that. Wonder what his real name is. Barry.
Barry Pease.
Barry Scheisenpeas. Yeah, apparently the for Wednesday night road closures on the M4, so that's another shit thing for the travelling supporters coming down from Hull.
Oh, you know what I really hate is I have to bloody get the code QR, the COVID QR pass thing. You know the COVID. Yeah,
they don't look at it anyway.
I know, but I had to the last couple of times I've been down there. I had to bloody go through my email to find it.
You don't look at it. It don't matter. You just show it. Like, oh yeah, go on.
But is it a pain in the ass then, or
for me it is, yeah. Otherwise, I'd have to go and do one of those tests.
Have you ever been?
Was that?
They must recognise you as a star of the Colonel's show.
Don't let it in.
Do you know? Have you ever been down the walk-in testing centre down by the museum in town?
I've been there, yeah.
It's like something out of an apocalypse movie, a zombie movie. It's all barriers and like generator lights and
and the shitty thing is, because I had been tested down there. You have to wait until the next day to get your result.
Yeah, we had to as well. I had to take my daughter down. Yeah, well, I thought that was quite quick. I was quite happy with it. She was in school the next day. It was fine.
Because I thought, I prefer if it was like urgent or something, like they come back within like 10 minutes or something. If it's negative or positive, that'd have been so much better than just waiting for a bloody notification.
I just want to read what this says. It says Swans fans need to stop shagging Cardiff fans. Fuck together stronger, like it or lump it, always apart. For God, for Queen, for Swansea. Oh my God, what a tit.
No.
Okay, no.
What a
how is he still in a job? I don't get it.
Well, he says to be sacked.
Oh yeah, to be sacked. Oh yeah. Oh well, there you go. At last.
Keep him in the job. I like seeing Man United being shit. I quite like Liverpool to be shit as well.
Yeah.
Someone different. It was brilliant when Leicester won it, wasn't it? But
yeah,
that's a million miles away again now, isn't it? Like the money's being spent.
Exactly. It just shows you that spending money gets you up there. That's the bottom line, isn't it? But we can't do it in this league because we got fucking fair play rules. Look what happened to Derby.
Well, we say that. Like Fulham always seem to spend loads in their top.
Yeah.
Bournemouth.
I know. How does it work?
You know, to be fair though, like you're right though. Like look at Derby, they seem to have spent quite a bit over recent years. Look at the state of them now.
Yeah.
Gambling on promotion, they never got it. Steve McLaren got in 2 playoffs. They didn't make it. And Donny van den Beek.
Scored in the last goal of the Solskjaer era.
I stopped by one of my biggest haters' funeral today just to make sure. Oh, won't say it. To make sure that he
I
was
wouldn't
dead.
if you were going to say it.
Won't say.
Well, YouTube probably would have set fire to my channel.
Yeah, no.
Protect Ole at all costs.
He's going nowhere. There's a few more of those. That Cardiff tweet there, and the Swansea one.
Oh yeah, I wonder what that means. I assume Mauer.
There's one above, isn't there?
Oh yeah, you got ran out of your own ground, mush. Pathetic fan base. I wonder what.
Oh, I got there's a rumor that apparently why Kiefer Moore, because you know Kevin De Bruyne was tested positive for COVID.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Kiefer Moore, yeah.
Apparently, because Kiefer's been in contact with him.
Yeah. Oh shit! Yeah. Oh,
So there's that possibility that's why he was out. I hope not, but.
Oh, Kiefer. Yeah, well, was it like the start of the season? Like he couldn't make it back because of
Yeah, he had COVID then, didn't he?
Mick alluded to it, didn't he? Like after the Euros, so he didn't. Do you remember he didn't do any preseason, did he?
Yeah.
So I don't know what. Oh, obviously, Kevin De Bruyne. What was I think? Kevin De Bruyne, or whatever you put up.
De Bruyne. Oh, see if I can find that.
I was laughing my head off of that.
Kevin De Bruyne. Off again. Yeah, you're still on. They closed Bargoy. Did anyone notice? Says Malarkey. Just to clear things up, my real name is Peregrine Tolmash Letty Ugo Shemendrick Carsters Scantlebury Vagina II, says Barry Shippies. Let me see if I can find De Bruyne. How do you spell De Bruyne? Bruyne. Search for it. No, that's not it.
Is it in the shit? Is it in the shit Aaron Ramsey spread? Like at the start.
Here you go. Have a listen to this shit. This is how the ESPN commentator was saying De Bruyne.
An up close look at the great Kevin De Bruyne.
De Bruyne.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Look at the great Kevin De Bruyne.
Jesus Christ, what an idiot. De Bruyne.
Close look at the great Kevin De Bruyne.
Do you remember Richard Shepherd when he used to commentate Cardiff City? He used to call Lafondre.
And remember Caminges, whatever his name was? Camege. Miguel Camege.
Oh, that reminds me of what was his name? He used to call him
Dicka Choi. Or Dikashui or whatever.
Dikashui, yeah.
Oh, what a weird signing he was, bloody hell.
What the fuck? What was that commentator's name who used to say Undlöv? Do you remember Undlöv, the player? Not fancy football. Peter Undlöv. Him, Stubbs, that's it, Stubbs. that's too long.
No, he wasn't from Middlesex. I'm only been used south of Potter's Bar.
Who is it? I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, hello.
Oh, it's a smoothie.
Peter and Love. I said love. We're talking and love. He plays for Coventry. It's Peter and Love.
That's all right, Ray. All right.
There's more. There's more. Tranmere for the playoffs. Tranmere for promotion.
Oh, you spoiled it now.
I used to love that show.
Aberdeen and Skinner.
Yeah, Fantasy Football League.
Yeah.
There was another show that there was another show I used to miss. They used to show on a Friday evening on Sky, where they have former players come on and they name their starting 11 of the teams they used to play in.
That was Soccer AM, wasn't it?
No, not Soccer AM. That was a Saturday. No, this was Friday evening. The Sky showed this. They'd have players come on and then they would talk about their career and they name the best players that they played with in a starting 11.
Did you ever watch that's a similar sort of thing was the Jamie Carragher, Roy Keane one last season when they said their best combined, I think it was Liverpool's league winning season a couple of years ago when the Man United treble winning season, they combined them. They said it would be the thing. And Jamie Carragher said he weren't going to put Giggs in it and Roy Keane was fuming.
Oh, it was the Fantasy Football Club.
Is that what it was called?
Yeah, the Fantasy Football Club. Yeah. They'd have Paul Merson hosting it.
Mm. Would they be sat on like a kit box?
Yeah. It was like a fake dressing room studio sort of setup. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, and they bring in like
oh
players.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And they'd even have managers come on to name their starting 11, well, the best 11 of the players they played with.
We should do that.
I think even Mick McCarthy did an interview on it when he was at Ipswich.
Did he play 6 centre halves in his favourite 11 by any chance?
I was just going to say, defenders. Yeah.
Oh no, it was good old 4-4-2.
Yeah, well, he's class.
I remember that.
He's class.
Look at it from the corner. Do you remember that? He just took it from the corner flag.
But he did. Do you remember, like just before it, he did it the other side, didn't he? Just before it.
Yeah. Class.
Nothing will ever beat the one against Barcelona in that Copa del Rey final.
Just off the pitch.
Yeah.
Oh, that was him at his best, wasn't it? That was him at his peak. That wasn't it?
He's amazing. Like he's like when I was in the Navy, like I speak to like Man United fans and all that. They said, "Oh, about Ryan Giggs," and all that. I said, "Ryan Giggs is not a Welsh legend. He's a Man United legend, not a Welsh legend."
Yeah.
Like
Ryan Giggs, he never considered himself Welsh, did he? He always thought himself was more Manchester, didn't he?
I don't know. I think he did.
Because
he did consider himself Welsh.
Remember when we were in the when we got first promoted and we were playing against Man United and they were saying, "Oh, Ryan Giggs, is going to be playing against his hometown club," and Giggs was like, "It doesn't mean anything to me. It's Cardiff. My whole life has been in Manchester. I don't have any affiliation with Cardiff City at all."
I think he was 7 when he moved to Manchester. His father played rugby league, didn't he?
Yeah.
Wilson, was it Wilson? His father's surname? Danny Wilson.
Was that?
Ryan Giggs, all of his faults, he was Welsh and he's proud to be for Wales, but I think it was Ferguson who stopped his friendly games, all that, right?
Yeah, Ferguson definitely had a say in it, didn't he?
Of course, he did, yeah.
And what happened to him since is that, well, they've up the courts now.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I had to guess, and this is a guess in case any lawyers are listening, I reckon Giggs is probably guilty of what he's been accused of because he's a bit of a piece of shit. But if he's proven innocent, then or proven not guilty, then he should carry on with the job, I think.
I think he will. I think that's what the FAW will do. And I think if he's innocent, they say he carries on the duties and Rob Page goes back to being assistant.
I think he is guilty because I don't know. There's just he just comes across. When I see I've seen videos of him. I think a guy was filming him when he was waiting for a train, and he just comes across like he's. I don't know. He's a bit of a disturbed character, if you know what I mean. He just doesn't come across very nice, like outside of football.
He's not a drug addict, is he? Norris?
No. He's got like some sort of like a dark side to him, if you know what I mean. He's like I can see him being very aggressive. I can see him like.
I don't know.
Well, coming from man.
We don't know him personally, do we? So you know.
No, but let's say it all come out in the washroom.
Oh shit! This is going to get us taken off YouTube. This video, and I ain't playing that. Real Madrid, they'll shut us right down. You know. Yeah, if you could think of any old videos, I'll put them on. But yeah, I can't play that one.
Oh, I'm trying to think. Anything Premier League, anything good you can't play. No.
Yeah. Anything of a high standard is out of the question.
What about the 1927 FA Cup final?
Oh no! Speaking of which, I was thinking about this. I was talking about so I've been quite into my Brian Clough documentaries lately.
Oh yeah.
And it was one on Amazon. Couldn't get it anyway. It was nothing on Netflix. Blah blah blah. And I seen one. It was something called "I Believe in Miracles."
Oh yeah.
Hosted by Johnny Owen.
Cardiff fan.
Yeah, well, yeah. Anyway, I paid for it. I paid for it. A couple of weeks back on Amazon. I thought, a couple of quid. I thought, I don't mind. I'll pay for it. Anyway, it's been put on Netflix though this week, free. Oh, for fuck's sake. Anyway, there's Johnny Owen in there, like all over it. How big a Nottingham Forest fan I was. I was like thinking about the 2008 FA Cup final. He did that video of being a massive Cardiff City fan, and I showed my missus last night. I said, look at this prick on there. He's in front of all like the ex Nottingham Forest players, like Matt and O'Neill and stuff like that, like the old team. And he's in front of them, like laughing with them. I showed them this video, and you'll probably be able to play this video. Is the FA Cup Cardiff City story? I think it was called. It's about 6 minutes long on YouTube, and it's about Cardiff City when they made the 1927 Cup final.
Yeah, I remember it.
It's presented by Johnny Owen. I thought, what a prick.
Because like in that, he's going on like it's being a City fan. You're born into it. It's a state of mind and all of this stuff. And he's like, well, are you a City fan?
No, he just wants this mug on telly. That's all.
Yeah, he's done some good stuff though, but I don't think he's entirely talented.
He did the "Don't Take Me Home" movie, didn't he?
Yeah. Shivers down your spine.
That's disgusting. That burger.
£7.
£7.
Some of these though look really nice, and they're quite. yeah. That was the Roy Keane face when Jamie Carragher said you wouldn't put in Giggs in his team. That was that face. Yeah.
What's his name? Is it Micah Richardson? Micah Richardson likes to wind him up, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. I thought that was an eclair as well at first. That's a burnt sausage roll.
Disgusting.
At least it's only £2.
Well.
Don't ever buy a hot dog in the CCS.
Yeah? Is it bad?
No, the price is bad, yeah. It was £8.
Oh, fucking hell.
For a bit of bread and The sausage.
I have never bought grub in a football stadium in my life.
They used to do Parks Boys down the city. They stopped doing them.
I've never bought grub.
Yeah, rather have grub in the pub.
Is it still a company? Is it Spire or something like that doing grub down the city? Are they contracted to someone?
Do you cook that bacon stand?
I think I stopped. I think.
Yeah.
I thought I read sometime one time. I think Town was going to have like noodle stands and like have noodles served in the stadium.
Here's a question: would you eat that? Would you eat that? I would.
Noodles, yeah, I'd have, yeah, like a nice, nice
that
stir
picture
fry.
there.
I eat that.
A pie burger.
Pie burger. It's already like got its own sort of bread cover, so it's like putting a hat on a hat.
Yeah, a trilby on a cap.
The best food I've seen on you is the non-league teams or the lower league teams, because obviously they're catering for less people than they.
That pie
they bring in sort of like
that pie and mash looked nice. When you on the top of the thread, the pie and mash in the
No,
box.
that's terrible. That's something that gloss, but you know.
I think it was on the last one. It was on the last
page. Yeah.
I think the Wrexham one, the Merthyr one, Joe put up the first one, but they looked nice in Merthyr.
It was like curry and chips or something.
With the pie.
The curry and chips.
Yeah, that looks nice. That.
Yeah.
No, it's like it's like half a loaf.
$6.70.
The original post, sorry. The first actual post, I think Joe
it's
put
thumbnail.
up.
It's a thumbnail. It's like a loaf hollowed out with chips in it. It looks lovely.
Oh, shit. What have I done there?
I've never had the pie in the stadium.
That's it. That looks banging there. I'd absolutely smash that in. Yeah.
That's what do they call that? That when they put was it a cob? Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, but it's called.
I used to go to Merthyr in the friendlies years ago, and you'd Strikers Bar.
I'd love that.
A couple of cans, watch a game, and you'd have cracking grub. And then Cardiff played up one season with a couple of kids, and then it all spoiled, and the pre-season friendlies went in.
And it seems like the higher you go in the league, you pay more for the food and less quality.
Yeah, but it's more commercialized, isn't it?
Like that, that's banging.
Yeah, Salford. They don't give a price, but yeah, I'd be well happy with that.
Yeah.
Apparently, the Emirates, they serve pizza in there.
Yeah, that's weird. Go into your seat with a box with a pizza in
Well,
it.
West Ham, they sell popcorn.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
Who wants to go to a football game and eat popcorn?
Popcorn's at cinema.
Imagine paying $4.70 for that burnt.
That's disgusting, man.
Cheese and ham panini. A panini in a football match. Ole's at the grill.
Ole's at the grill.
Hot dog by Burton Albion, £3.
I feel sorry for that sausage. It looks so lonely in that, doesn't it?
That's Nichols.
That's disgusting.
Okay, now.
It makes you wonder, like, how could they? Oh. £4 for that.
£4, Morecambe FC. We're talking about lower leagues being better quality and value for money, and then you get this.
You can just tell that's from a burger van, though, don't you? That's not in the stadium. That's in a burger van.
That's not a burger van, that.
No, that's right, and then fucking.
That's a stadium, that. That's burger vans would do much better than that.
Oh, what? £4.
That's got to be fake, surely. That's got to be fake.
No, they're all true ones.
Oh, I would complain.
I wouldn't pay for it.
Yeah.
They probably turn around and say, technically, you are getting cheese and chips.
Yeah, they're technically right. I'd give them £4 Monopoly money and say, technically, that's £4. Oh, look at that.
That looks nice. That
Look,
does.
that's banging. That's Grimsby. That's banging. Thing is, though, like you go to like, do you know things they sometimes do down the bay, like food festival stalls and all that sort of shit. That's what that sort of stuff looks like. I don't know whether like in these sort of smaller grounds they got space in a car park where it's probably a bit more open. These stands, these stalls just go into and just provide better food for a couple of hours.
The Americans do a tailgating party before games out in the car park. They have beers and they muck around. You haven't heard of that? They were going to do it down the city. I remember a couple of seasons ago they announced they were going to have like parties outside in the car park before the game. No, then that never came about in the end, did it?
No, I think it was COVID, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, COVID, of course. Yeah.
There's a party park at that ceremony.
Yeah, party park. Yeah, $7.50 for that. Bit much, isn't it? £7, Man City.
No sauces.
That's cheaper than down the stadium.
Oh, is it expensive down the stadium? Is it?
I bought a hot dog and a bottle of Pepsi. It was £8.
I got a good story actually about tomato
Pepsi, you gay or?
When we were kids, me and my older sister, my little sister, my father took us out. Do you remember the Head of Mash in St. Mellons?
Yeah.
With the wacky warehouse?
Yeah.
And do you know those sachets of sauces? Like you rip the corner?
Yeah.
Little plastic sachet. Anyway, I remember I was only I must have been about 6. And I ripped one open and like dropped it on the floor like that. Put it on the floor. And some woman came up and tried to grab it, like from another table, like we were playing it, me and my sisters. We were a fucking nightmare. And the woman went to grab it. She was wearing all white. My older sister with her big gang legs, give her all that stood on it. Went, honest to God, I swear, went right all up her, like all up her. Oh, it was fucking perfect. It was perfect. Went right all up her. My father went bright red. I thought, oh fuck, I'm in the shit here. I think, can't blame me. I could only put it on the floor. My sister fucking stood on it. Oh, it was perfect. Oh, and he had a mash. Yeah.
She went bright red as well.
Yeah. Also, all white as well. She went to pick it up. My sister gave her all that. Bang. Next to it.
I spent a very grim New Year's Eve night in the Hermitage once, and there was no fags left in the cigarette machine. It was just such a bummer.
Of course, something else now. I don't know. But...
Is it?
Yeah.
Spire, Barry Shipley. Spire is a hospital. The catering company was Compass. Yeah, that's it. They've now gone. I think the food is now being provided by Cardiff Prison.
Spire is a hospital.
Yeah, I said it was Spire, but yeah, it was. It's Compass, not Spire.
Hospital food.
Shows where my mind was. Spire, Compass, same thing. Oh, that's a nice burger. £7. Tilbury FC. Yeah, check that out. Fucking hell.
That's a heart attack waiting to happen, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'll bet, like when there's a queue of like 20 people and some fucker orders that, you'd be like, oh, you bastard. Takes ages to make it.
What do you have to do? The onion rings. £45 at West Ham.
That would cost £70 at Arsenal.
Yeah. Who was it who said was it Chelsea put their season ticket prices up by like they doubled it or something crazy like that? I saw that in the news. Jerk chicken and chips.
I know, I was like the dog food dish, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, Jamaican food's nice though, isn't it?
It's lovely, yeah. I don't know if you heard of the Irish Shack.
No, where's that?
I think there's one in Roath and there's one down the bay. It's lovely. It's beautiful.
I might have to give it a blast. Match day pies. Oh, look at that pie in a metal tray there.
Looks like lasagna.
Yeah,
macaroni and cheese, isn't it?
Yeah, £4. I'd have a go on that.
Imagine slinging one of them at a player. Come past and give her all that. Yeah, have some of that.
third degree burns of the face.
Yeah, third-degree burns to the player.
Yeah. Cheeseburger at Luton.
Oh, my God.
Fucking hell.
How's the bun get burnt?
Stanley, have you ever had burnt food? Your radiator don't get that hot, does it?
Yeah, he burns his Iceland pizza, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he
Comedy.
did. It actually turned into quite a popular thread, this, didn't it?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I like this. Steak and chips. That'll be all right.
Banging that.
Those chips look soggy, though, don't you think?
Yeah, they do.
There's too much oil. There's too much oil in those chips. There's too much oil in those chips.
I wouldn't put a steak on top of them, though. Put a separate, wouldn't you?
Steak at a football stadium, though. That's crazy.
I know, yeah. I'll have it well done, or medium, or, you know.
You don't get a choice.
Yeah, rare.
Say no fucking...
that cheese and chips, though, that's just...
Yeah, that takes a piss, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That pint looks good.
In the stadium, that pint that's like £5.
Yeah, £5 for a pint.
Yeah.
Just takes a piss.
£5 for a Foster's down the city is disgusting as well. Foster's
or Amstel.
$5.50 Amstel, isn't it?
Is it $5.50?
But Joe Wavy, at least he sits in and he has a pint glass.
Yeah, they get a proper pint glass, Wavy. Yeah.
A pie from Newcastle. A really poor effort from the Geordies, akin to boiling hot cat food with concrete for pastry. Looks a bit rough, doesn't it?
I remember City used to do Clark's pies, though, and they were like, I don't know whether they got them in from the proper places done by near Victoria Park or whatever, but they were all right, actually, the Clark's pies, but then they stopped doing them. It's like, why?
Peter's Pies replaced them, didn't it?
Peter's fucking pies. Oh, look at that.
Oh, no, that's a sausage, isn't it?
Ron Jeremy.
Yeah, the Ron Jeremy. You know, they must have gone, hang on a second, we should cut these in half. That's outrageous.
Yeah. You know what? I won't bother putting that in my bun. It's a bit too big, I reckon. No, let's just give it to him. Yeah.
Easter Road.
Easter Road.
That's a reference to Train Spotting, that, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Has anyone seen Train Spotting?
Yeah.
Because they're in Edinburgh and they're on heroin.
So you said I'd inhale that, and Joe just photoshopped you inhaling it.
Yeah. He's a tosser. He is. He is a tosser.
Oh, fucking hell. Malarkey. Oh,
that looks nice.
Wimbledon, £6.
Why can't we do food like that?
No. Well, no, it's all. It's all corporate shit, isn't it?
I love a piece of bread, piece of
I don't even know why can the club do something different, like do noodles or something? That'd be different.
Yeah, the noodles are nice. Yeah, good stadium food.
You know, like has anyone been in the restaurant Chopsticks in Cardiff?
No.
I don't like their noodles. I love the chicken, but they put just too much noodles in there.
But that would go down a stormer in the stadium, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. Yeah, people would love that.
All right, like £7.
Look at that beer, though. £4, and then you get that.
That's good. Guys have eaten some.
Oh, there you go. Reading for $12.99.
Oh, that'd be too much, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's much too much.
Yeah, but would they allow you to go up to your seat with that?
Look, you might just slinging that when you score.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's too much, isn't it?
Oh, that's because Reading, they've I think that's Thai owners, and I think that's Thai food, that isn't it?
Oh, right. Oh, that explains that. But look how elaborate it is. You'd order one of them, and they go, right, come back at half time, and it'll be done.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like. If you look though, like quite forensically, there's proper stools and laminate floor in there, so that looks like the corporate boxes or whatever.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that. Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's
not
that's-
that's not on like gantry, in like the concourses.
Yeah, you ain't on the terrace with that, are you?
No, imagine.
Some fucker would knock it out your hand on purpose.
What the fuck is that?
Hey, Crystal Palace, well done on beating is that Newcastle NCFC?
Crystal Palace, I guess.
Completely deserved. The away end is not a disgrace. Only one ladies' loo with 3 cubicles. It's repeatedly flooded with water from this drain. All right, that's pretty poor.
You know, the only away end I've had a dump in is Crystal Palace. Actually, it's quite clean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's $7.50 for this. I'll never go to that ground again.
Oh, they just look like they just fucking McCain's bloody microchips, don't they?
Microwave chips. Yeah, $7.50.
And you can buy you can buy a multi pack of 4 of them for £2.
Is that just a slice of bread stand?
Oh, he's muted. Hang on. Yeah, he's just munching down a piece of bread.
Is that Arsenal? Or is that where's that? Is that Spurs?
Yeah, Spurs.
Oh.
Another thing wrong with our new breed of fans. 10 minutes into the second half, and this is where you get. I want our club back. I want our club back.
I'm gonna get some Pringles a sec. Oh,
Jam sandwich.
Oh, it's jam, isn't it?
Jam sandwiches for nonsense.
Well, good honest.
Fuck it up.
Oh, that's just no.
It's $2.50 though, or €2.50.
Imagine his reaction. Imagine his reaction being handed that over to him. Imagine the reaction. Like, what the fuck is that?
I don't know how much that is in pounds. £2.50, €2.50. Borussia Dortmund.
Is it like mustard? Is it like mustard with brown sauce on it?
Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, that might be red sauce. I don't know.
Oh, that's too brown. That is. No, that's not.
I've been to Germany a few times, and their sauce is lovely.
What?
Sorry, I said I've been to Germany a few times, and their sauce is lovely.
Yeah, oh, that's good.
But,
£3.80 MK Dons. That bun has had more than one sausage in its life. Hog roast.
That's just a fucking mess, that isn't it?
Yeah, but it looks like it's probably nice to eat.
Looks like Joe City cooked.
It's too fat. That's class. Oh, is this stain on your jeans?
Oh yeah.
That's too skinny to be Stanty.
Yeah, he is skinny.
What was this someone who said as well? Oh yeah, Kiffer could have got someone else a pint stand for fuck's sake. Nice.
I can just imagine them just sitting down and just drinking one after another, not sharing it. Just
yeah, I'm sorted for the first half. Burton Albion, fucking hell. Stanty, give me a break. That's a bunch of malarkey.
We tried these.
oh, that looks nice.
Sizzling
Yeah,
hot.
boiling.
Hope I look foreign.
It looks foreign.
Chili cheese.
Extra.
No, I watch, buddy.
They're a bit spicy, are they?
Oh yeah.
No, my word.
I don't find foods like that, like spicy flavored. You know those Bombay Bad Boy pot noodle? I don't find them spicy at all.
No.
No, I used to, but when you have like proper spicy food, like a curry, it's nothing compared to.
Oh yeah, you like a hot curry, don't you?
Oh yeah, love it. But when you have like Bombay Bad Boy pot noodle, there's nothing. It's not spicy at all.
Just take that.
That's not even cooked.
I know. Look at the dough is raw.
I know.
Oh, what?
It's just come out of the frozen box. It's like
the cheese doesn't even cover the tomato.
Oh, do you know what it's like? It's like pizza that's been left over for 2 days.
Yeah. Oh, that's rough.
And it hasn't been reheated. That's what it looks like.
Oh, we've made it all the way through that thread.
That reminds me. Do you remember that guy that phoned for a complaint to Asda because he thought he had a pizza with no topping on it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, the one that was upside down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he from your way? Was he?
No, Merthyr. It was like it's not that funny. I bet everyone does it. Like, no, mate, you're something else.
No, you just.
Oh, don't laugh.
The guy literally on the guy that was doing the from Asda was actually you being serious or something.
All right, Dr. Lecter voted for Bakuna in a man of the match thread. Who else got a vote? McGuinness got a vote. Yeah, fair play.
I'd love to know, like, do you know Dr. Lecter? He always asks for the jinx bet, doesn't he?
Yeah.
For, Liverpool, Bristol City, Swansea to win. I wonder if that's ever come in. I can't remember ever coming in. I suppose that's the point.
Yeah, jinx bet. Job done. Barry Shippey says, Popeye, I'm on the Pringles cheese chili too. They are well spiced.
Yeah, my tongue's on fire. Seriously. Fucking hot.
You should have a hot curry. I bet that's nothing compared to a curry.
Well, I'd like a hot curry, but I don't think I'd go as hot as like
Like a vindaloo. Would you? I love a vindaloo.
I have done when I was younger, vindaloo, but I don't think I'd handle it now.
I love it.
I
went to a curry house in Cardiff the other month, and I had I looked at the menu and I asked the waiter, "What's the spiciest curry you got on the menu?" And I'll have it. He said, "Oh, it's this Bengal with garlic. This East Bengal curry with garlic." And I thought, "I'll have that." I didn't even find it that hot either.
I'll tell you what, Gloss has been he put up a couple, haven't he? He's been taught to cook curry in his Nepalese curry by his local restaurant, hasn't he?
Oh, I think I remember bits of that. Yeah.
I bet that's fucking hot. Nepalese curry. What's that?
Nepalese
hot bins.
Careful, she'll break her hip. She's trying to do the robot there, was she?
She's a robot.
No, she's trying to do the what was his name? We did the robot celebration. The
Crouch.
That's him, yeah.
I had a dream last night. I had a head-on collision in my car.
Oh,
that's not good.
I know. This little hunchback at the office.
You're under arrest. Sergeant, take her away and book her. Sergeant, take her away. Sergeant, book her.
This is all fucking shit.
I know you got Sally's record from R&I, but how did you know she handled the loan office heist? Just a little hunchback at the office. Thought so.
He was partly Welsh, didn't he, Les Nielsen?
Right. Good going.
Oh well, I watched Naked Gun the other day, and there's a line in there where he says, someone's asked him where he's from or something, and he goes, I'm Dutch Irish. My father was from Wales, and I wondered if that was
Dutch Irish.
Yeah, Leslie Nielsen, I think part of his family was Welsh. I'm sure.
Let's find out.
Well, Christian Bale. Christian Bale's born in Wales, wasn't he? Batman.
Yeah, but he sees himself more as American, though, didn't he?
Yeah, he never really mentioned his Welsh heritage, did he?
Peace Scholar was brilliant.
I didn't realise Leslie Nielsen was dead. 2010.
Yeah.
Well, 1926, to be fair, is probably, you know.
If you go into his early life, yeah.
His mother was an immigrant from Wales. His father was Danish.
Are we dead now, Leslie?
Yeah, 2010.
Oh, well.
He was in the Poseidon Adventure.
Does anybody think you still can't believe he's still alive? I always thought Prince Philip until he croaked it this year. Probably Dick Van Dyke. He got it steady going, haven't he?
There's always celebrities where I look them up and
Dick Van Dyke. He's still alive, is he? Dick Van Dyke.
I haven't heard he's dead.
Dick Van Dyke.
He's got to be nearly 100.
Oh, gotta be. He's ancient.
Yeah, he's still going. 95.
Oh, bloody hell.
1925.
Kirk Douglas reached over 100, didn't he?
His first memory is when City won the FA Cup.
Remember Kirk Douglas? He died last year, didn't he?
He was ancient. He's 101, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Cliff Richard.
He's 81. I didn't realise he did this song. What was it called? I searched for Cliff Richard playing. Oh, yeah, that was it. The Apache. I didn't realise this song was him.
He was like the Elvis, wasn't he, of the that time, wasn't he?
What's him, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't realise this is Cliff Richard.
The Cliff Richard Show, 1961.
He's an oddball Cliff, isn't he?
He looks a bit like Buddy Holly, doesn't he?
Yeah, I bet that's the look he was going for. No, I didn't realise he did this song.
With a Cliff Richard Appreciation Society now. Cardiff City Forum.
See, Cliff Richard at that time, he was putting himself at a disadvantage because he didn't have his own image. He was trying to mimic Elvis too much. And his agent was like, be yourself, stop trying to copy Elvis, be your own artist.
Jippo's there. Oh my God.
Have you seen this video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, scumbags, man.
Someone said it's Bargaret.
A Jippo party.
Loving that gag. Look at him. Creasing up.
Imagine living next door to that.
Read the comments. This is Bargaret.
Oh, Caerphilly's full of people like that.
Jesus Christ.
I know. Oh, fuck.
No, welcome to Bargaret.
Yeah?
Well, Bargoid, aye.
Caerphilly.
Exactly.
I did laugh. I think it was one of these out of context Brits or whatever it was. It's like a police raided a house or trying to raid a house. They burst in, and the fella they were after jumped out the top window.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant! That was.
Oh, I felt that. Oh.
Oh God! Yeah, when it's on your bare skin, it hurts more as well.
Remember the other video where the guy landed on his neck when he tried to do a front flip into the pool, but he hit his head and he landed. Oh, I felt that. Bloody hell.
We'd better be on the lookout. Right. Excuse me, ma'am.
Security. All right. Easy. Nothing's gonna happen.
Hey, I didn't do anything.
Oh, yeah? Well, how about this? You think we were born yesterday? You didn't do anything, huh?
I've got rights. Look.
Look here. He's got a picture of your wife. Ethel. Right? Anyone else here seeing his wife? That's all right. That's okay. Frank.
It's classic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, my little one's 14 and she loved it. Oh, this is that video you're talking about.
This is the one, yeah.
You think they'd know?
Yeah.
Leg breakout. He looks around. He looks around. It's like something out of a comedy sketch as well.
I know. I mean, there's someone there filming.
Yeah.
I'm sure the police would have heard them land outside, wouldn't they?
Dom Jolly.
Dom Jolly.
That's nasty on the legs. I feel the shins there, like.
Yeah, and the ankles.
Oh, it tickled me, that one. Like, gotta be fair. Chris Martin. Oh, this is hilarious. This is old but gold. It's the best. This what he says at the end is brilliant.
Thanks.
Thanks. Thanks. Thanks.
Yeah.
You know, video I watched the other day. Ronnie Pickering.
Oh.
You know who I am? Ronnie fucking Pickering. No, he's drinking out of the alcohol thing there.
Oh,
Sennheiser.
No, you stand.
Colonel, have the comment.
What, of the actual Twitter thing or down here?
Nah.
Some poor fucker who can't afford some cans.
What the fuck? You are? Barry Shitpiece per question. So you got spotted.
Question for tonight's panel. You've all been on the forum live broadcast for a good few weeks now. Have any of you been recognised in the street or even asked for a selfie? I saw the Colonel a couple of weeks ago at the traffic lights on Manaway, but I was too starstruck to approach him. What? I was in a car. Why would you approach me?
It made me laugh. That one, it was Eat Yourself Fit, and he said about you rowing or something.
Oh,
that was brilliant. That was. Oh, I was laughing my head off when he said, "Oh yeah, yeah,
that's me. Yeah. You should have said hello. Yeah.
No, actually, you hear me.
Yeah, I would have been on Manaway a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, probably going to the Tesco's that was shut.
No, I haven't been recognised.
Too starstruck.
Although, though, I was thinking before, like I stand in the Canton stand, I thought maybe a few forum members, like, I don't know, if I seen, so I always look for, like, I don't know, if Stanty was there or something, or Gloss, so I'd recognise him, or, you know, Blue Tuesday. Obviously, me and Blue Tuesday, we went out for breakfast a couple of times, a couple of dates.
Yeah.
And, a couple of things like that. But he'd be recognisable, Blue Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, have you heard from him at all?
No, I don't think he's very well. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But I've tried messaging him, but I don't think he's very well. But
all right, fair enough.
Yeah.
My lover.
Get well soon, Blue Tuesday.
I hope so. I hope he's just having a break, you know.
Oh, this is a Rangers fan throwing out a Gerrard poster or cardboard cutout.
It just shows you, there's no such thing as loyalty in football, is there?
No, they took it badly. This floodlights are filled at Marine versus Dunstan. A Dunstan midfielder's an electrician. Oh, well done. The floodlights, it looks quite light. What do they need him for?
Let's put some gears on top of the electricity box.
It's perfectly safe. That's probably why it's broke.
I got to be fair. That was a nasty video that went up. You put up yesterday. You said, to be fair, you said tough watch, didn't you? About that, was it NFL player hitting his missus?
Yeah. Shit, yeah. I don't follow that, anyway.
Fucking horrible. That was tough.
He's slung around.
Prick. Yeah, she was helpless.
Yeah, they're all brothers.
You know which is a tough watch I saw the other day. Has anyone seen the film 127 Hours?
Oh, when he cuts off his own arm?
Yeah, have you seen that?
Yeah.
That bit, in the bit where he has to snap his arm?
Yeah.
Oh, it was like, I couldn't watch that. That just made me cringe.
True story, though.
Yeah, true story.
Yeah.
It was clever how they managed to get an hour and a half film out of, what was just like a single incident. Yeah, he was hallucinating and everything. He was close to death, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Drinking some piss and stuff.
God, I'd be dead within bloody minutes.
I'd do myself in day one.
The guy actually kept the real recordings because he had that camcorder with him, didn't he?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Tough wank.
Oh,
why women live longer.
Yeah.
But no, in answer to Barry Shippey's question, no, I haven't been recognised. Have you, Stan? You got to be, Stan.
I have signed a few autographs.
Have you?
In the Smith City of Margaret Lee. And that's it. And in Bargaret Town, obviously. Selfies.
So Marcus Lee recognised you.
Well, to be honest, he's wearing me right there. I who the fuck is that? And he walked away and said, I'm wearing you right there. I said, I didn't recognize him. But no, I'm a celebrity.
Yeah, you probably are.
Of course I am.
I was thinking about growing a massive beard and dyeing it blue for the podcast for the streams.
Yeah.
I can see if I can. Yeah, I wondered if it'll. My beard's a shit, but I grow them.
What a belly this fella is.
Oh, fucking hell. Why do it?
Western.
We didn't get a burn from. We didn't get a burn from that. I'll not know.
Yeah, all right, mate. Yeah.
I'll just check this in.
Was that just that was just water? Was it?
Don't know.
Petrol. It has to be petrol. Or...
Petrol.
I think I was laughing at this as well. How stupid people can be.
Yeah.
Stan would know what he's on about.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
They just laugh at him.
Right?
He's broken his leg. Oh, he's hurt his leg. Ooh.
You, yeah.
I've got no sympathy for people like that, honestly.
No wonder new builds are shit.
You just watch that and you've got no sympathy at all.
You say no wonder new builds are shit. So
Well, was there a thread? There was a thread, wasn't there? New builds are shit or something.
yeah, new builds are shit. Yeah.
Oh, they're fucking terrible. Bus wanker.
What's the sign for bus? Bus wanker.
She's like, am I supposed to be signing this?
That's the fellow who did that Nugent woodwork wanker.
Jim Buckley. James Buckley.
James Buckley, aye.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roddy Pickering.
Came an internet sensation near here in this red Citroen Picasso.
There's another Ronnie Pickering video where I think he sold his Citroen Picasso. He's now in an Audi or some convertible car, and it's like someone just left a comment just underneath saying, "Ronnie Pickering, you're a bell end, mate." You're just like.
Yeah, he was famous for being a bell end, but he leaned into it. It's like there he is there.
I'd put that up, yeah.
He couldn't. He could knock a bloody. He could knock a skin off a rice pudding.
Why did he expect that guy to know who he was?
Oh, he's an insecure middle-aged man.
Yeah, so am I, but I don't go around doing that. No, little Nazis.
Someone with an ego that's past his sell-by date. That's you know. Philly's full of people like that.
Get filthy.
Get filthy, yeah.
Have you seen like Wales rugby? It's all these Wales rugby fans somehow invading the pitch all the time.
What, it's happened again? It happened today as well.
I don't know whether. Look at this.
Look at this. Dangerous guy.
You wouldn't want to tackle him. Kick his legs out.
They still haven't even got him.
Public transportation in the Himalayas.
No way.
That's mental.
No way. That's why you see all these mad deaths over there. It's always over there, isn't it?
Health and safety doesn't exist in India.
Yeah.
See, in the roads, they just walk. There's no like codes for how to go across.
Top Gear where they did the road like that. It was insane.
Yeah, they're just on elephants and they're just like walking in front of cars when they're. Yeah, there's no safety for it at all.
That guy's 60.
Do you watch Cobra Kai?
Fucking hell.
Yeah, Cobra Kai. I didn't know he was 60 though.
On Netflix.
Fucking hell, he looks good. He looks good for 60, doesn't he?
Yeah, bloody good.
Doesn't even look like
yeah. Cobra Kai.
He looks like he's in his 30s, doesn't he?
Have you seen a picture of Paul Rudd? Do you know who Paul Rudd is?
Oh yeah, Paul Rudd.
He's in Anchorman.
He's 52.
But he hasn't aged. Like look at Paul Rudd 2000 against Paul Rudd 2021.
Yeah,
It looked exactly the same.
Comparison.
Look, another one that's aged quite well. Ainsley Harriott.
Off the forum.
I don't know. Did you see that burst Savoy?
I like a good. There's a funny video. I think one of the contestants on one of his shows he did, and she was burnt, and her sausages were black, and he said, "I always like a girl who likes a black sausage."
But like Paul Rudd, you'd never tell that was 20 years difference.
I know, it's bonkers, isn't it? What's his name? Ralph Macchio, wasn't it?
Yeah.
60. That's crazy.
You can tell though he's had work done though.
Oh yeah,
probably. They got the money to do it, though, haven't they? Yeah. Hollywood stars.
I remember the Karate Kid when it came out.
Have you seen the remake with Jackie Chan?
With Jackie Chan?
Yeah, with Will Smith's son.
Oh, right. No, I haven't seen that one, no.
When your
Was it good?
son's got you 15 foot to beat you for the first time and he boots his golf ball away.
First time.
The kid's not happy. I hate it when they delete the tweets.
Stanty gourmet meal.
Oh, I muted him. Hang on.
I'm off now. I know. Couple of August with my mother for her birthday.
Oh, nice one, Stan.
All the best, boys.
Yeah, I'm going to head off as well. I'm knackered.
Aye, nice one, lads. Yeah, probably it's time to call it a night, innit? We're 4 hours in.
Oh, Jesus, 4 hours.
It's my mother's birthday, so we're a couple of August. So in the night off.
Oh,
I'll catch you guys Wednesday.
happy
All the best,
birthday to
boys.
your mum. Thanks for coming on, lads. All of you. Nice one.
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
Nice one. Thanks to everyone who commented on Facebook and YouTube and on the forum as well. See you all on Wednesday, hopefully.
Yes. So
Nice one.
Later.
lads.
Ta-da.
Go for another victory.
Ta-da,
Yeah.
fellas.
Ta-ra.
Ta-da.
Ta-da.
Bye. Ta-ra, mate. Have a nice one. Yeah, thanks again, everyone on Facebook and YouTube and CardiffCityForum.com who left messages. And, if you managed to make your way through that 4 hours of video, then well done. And we'll see you for Wednesday versus, who are we playing? Can't even remember. It's 1 o'clock in the morning now, so I'll see you then. Bye.